Well, big up all the Gooners. Isn't there a lot to talk about today? We got the Arsenal versus Wigan. Got a bit of a call out. Got a bit of a fallout. You got this and that, and a bit of this and a bit of that. What's happened? People and their feelings, huh? People and their feelings. Anyone know? What's happened?
It's interesting, Lewis Skelly now looks like he's probably going to be playing midfield today. He's come away from the left back spot. Calafiori will play there today. I had another player. A lot of criticism in midweek, and he's just got to bounce back and actually show up. It's more about him understanding the role, not being at the level. He's got to play well and take his game on the top of the net and go there.
A lot of people don't know what's gone on. Just won't go out nowhere, but to be said. All right. If you genuinely profit speak, so I'm just sitting there. I'm just gaming, doing the stream. People know what's happened. People don't know. Someone come and said hello. Yeah. Someone said hello to me. This person saying hello to me. Yeah. I responded with hello back. We move on. 7 months have been called out. Yeah. Exactly. Been called out. So I'm just here to say that I was called out. Really funny that we go back to this bit, but move forward at the same time. People in their feelings. The person in question's already said he felt, they felt, he felt. I'll just do this. I'll just do that, which is fine. Absolutely fine. But when you're doing that and it doesn't look good or feel correct or it doesn't add up to the other person, like myself, it didn't add up. Do I have the right to question it? I feel I do, because that's not right what happened. What's he talking about? What's he talking about? What's he talking about? Right. People welcomed me to view a channel. So I went to view that channel. There's a few people on the panel. It seemed like a few boys really what they believe in. Like, didn't know about hot stuff, music, stuff like that. So I didn't really entertain it, just left it to myself. Left and did. Nothing to do with anyone. Didn't slag off anyone. Didn't do none of that. Just quietly didn't come around again. People and their feelings. So, just sitting there, left it, gaming one day. I get raided. Wow. Yeah. It was 4 in my chat at the time. And I got raided. It went up. I'm sat there like, wow, yeah, this is brilliant. So my excitement went up. For 2 hours I was talking. And they go, old banter, doing a lot of stuff. But nothing. No one noticed butts or ladies, no. But before that, the original guys who were there were already talking. So it was good. But that's how I was finished. So many people, volume, no, that makes sense. Cool. So then, a few days ago, my name was called out for doing something I haven't done. I'm thinking that someone's done this and done that. So I'm delusional apparently. Don't raid me. Oh, don't send your bots to me. No, that was then. We're talking about now. Okay. So you asked me to come and view your channel. Yeah. After that, I found out what I knew and left. The guy who was on that channel went on holiday with other guys within your group, not yourselves. 30 was supposed to go end up 4. 3 had an argument with that one. When he come back, the others who didn't even get involved have all neglected him as well. Cool. So the side that I've been called out for, I'm now telling you what you're telling other people about me is not true. So be real. And you've already neglected Gun Down from the holiday he went on with Northside and Lee. But it's nothing to do with this side. He's come back and you've all neglected him. But you're able to have Lawrence on your channel. Just saying. So we move on. And big up Aaron for it. He raided me twice, overviewed my channel. Thank you. But there is a massive but, mate. It's questionable. You can't just say, oh, da. Okay? I'm explaining it in English. Okay? Only one comment, 80 people, 2 hours. Now, if I was to raid someone with 80 people, I'd expect someone from my community to comment. Do you know what I mean? Because I've sent people over. But nothing. Cool. So I was told, what's going on? Who's at the door? Right, so I was got told this is that and it ain't that. All right. Sure. Fine. Yeah. That's all. It's just annoying, man. Yeah. Women. People in their feelings, okay? If anyone knows what I'm talking about, we'll have a conversation. AFC, big up yourself. I need you to stick around for about 10 minutes, bro. I've got questions and answers. I know you're the man for it. Straight away, I'm talking about people's feelings and the people, what they're thinking. Man's been called out, yeah? Cool. I just like to know, Aguna Matata would like to know if you can hear me clearly, you're going to keep it cool and calm, because obviously I've been clipped up and it's gone a bit wild because people don't understand in English. So we're going to break this down very slowly. I was in the chat on my own talking to my chat, our community, and I got welcomed to a channel to view. That guy is called Aaron, talks Arsenal. He come into my chat before he even raided me. He come into my chat, said, come and view his channel. I went over to his channel the next Friday, saw who was on his panel, and I mentioned, big up everyone, North London or hot stuff. Big up Aaron, he agreed with me. His mum used to buy him tape decks for hot stuff. So he was on the same fucking level immediately. The whole other chat had no idea what we was talking about. To me, just them little bits, I was laughable. I was like, this is a joke, I'm off. But I chilled out. I didn't say anything bad, I just left. I didn't want nothing to do with it. That guy who was on the panel, one of them, his voice just got to me. He went on a Spain holiday and they ended up having arguments with people who didn't go. And he's been neglected through the whole community because of what he did in Spain. That's a totally different subject, but it's still the same thing. You all just jump on the bandwagons and neglect people. Well, you try. So I'm just explaining. I got asked to view a channel. I went over, saw what I saw, didn't like it, stepped back. Then I get raided. With this big Aaron, mate. If you raided me, fucking love you for it, mate. But listen to the situation I'm talking about with people and their feelings, yeah? You said, in your chat, which I've got clipped, you said, I was feeling like, I didn't even start his life, let's just send him some people, your views, your audience. So you were thinking, you feeling that you would send me some people. So you didn't care about my feelings afterwards, when I expected a comment or two, you just went on your feelings, okay, and sent people to me. The people and their feelings, you welcomed me, and then you sent people to my channel, okay? So big up, Aaron, you overrated my channel twice. Cool? Big up. I'd just like to know, one comment in 80 people in 2 hours. That's all I'm asking. It makes no sense. I'd like to say big up Gavin L. If you can hear me, anyone hears me, big up Gavin L. I've got no problems with Aaron, no problems with any Arsenal fan, unless they're delusional and love Arteta and want kids with him. What are you talking about? Anyone else? Whatever. All right. Gavin L, big up you, mate. Cool. I was told once I said, that's a bit weird. 2 hours, no comments. What's that? The people in my chat were saying that's bots. I said, I ain't got a clue. The guy was telling me I've been around 5 years. I've never seen that. What am I expecting now? I'm expecting comments or something. So I said, guys, fuck off out my chat. If you're not here, 2 hours, said nothing. You ain't said nothing about the gameplay. Arteta in or Arteta out. Still no comment. So I left it. I didn't whinge and write. I didn't say anything. We left it. But he raided me again. And that's when I started doing my post, calling bots out, calling him Mr. Bot, calling him this, because he hurt my feelings. And this is what you got to understand. He had a good feeling. I'm going to raid Gunnar Matap. That's a good feeling. It felt good for me to have the feeling of someone raiding me. I'll get to another raid in a minute. He did that and I felt really good. What the killer was, the gut call, was not one comment for 2 hours. That's not a good raid. Yeah. If your community is supposed to be world class, I would expect one comment, like Gavin L did. So big up you. What happened to the other 79 people? That's all I'm asking. I'm not dramaing. I know what I know and what I've been told and what I see. If you cover it, that's up to you. But I'm just saying, if we're going to talk, let's be real. Everyone calls Arteta out, so I'm calling you lot out. You was in my chat for 2 hours, no comment. He's been here 6 years, no trophy. You can call it all out, right? So if it's not bots, yeah, why the chat didn't say nothing for 2 hours? That's all the question I'd like to know, okay? And if it happened to anyone else, yeah, if anyone in the community got raided, how would you feel as the Arsenal community fan base? You've been raided by another gooner, yeah? It don't matter how many people you've got in the chat, you've been raided by that guy. Aaron, big up you. But if no one comments, what am I supposed to say about that? What's going on there? Why did you do that? No one's commented. Do you not like my... What's going on? For 2 hours. It's questionable. It's very questionable, right? We get to this bit. Me gaming, 4 in my chat. Get raided, 84 in the chat. I just don't understand. Nothing. Is it bots or is the chat at that time wasn't world class because you was using the system to boost up your channel at the time? That's not an issue. I'm not arguing at that. It's just the fact that you broke into my channel with your raiders and none of them done anything for me to even big up anything, even say big up you, mate, and left or nothing. That's not a good raid, to be honest. I'm telling you that. That's just my feeling. I would feel embarrassed if I sent out people to someone else's channel as a raid and my community didn't comment at all. I'd be fuming at my community because you mugged me off. You made me look like an idiot. You sent over someone and not one of you helped out the guy. I've sent you over, bruv. You've been watching me for day 1, 4 months. I sent you over to one guy. Why has no one commented? So Aaron, another question. How do you feel that your community didn't comment into it? He'd probably wipe it off, but it's fine. I just want my name to be covered. I'm not this stupid dickhead who thinks that people are using systems when I have no idea. I get told one thing and I see something else. Then I listen to this guy call my name out. Why? Because you know what's happening, right? When I heard this, I let him know because it's not adding up. It really isn't adding up, people. Think about it. 80 people in 2 hours, no one comment apart from one person, Gavin L, who I know is a legit person because I've seen him in the chat. All the rest of the people was just a view count of 80 people for 2 hours. Once I got annoyed that they're not doing anything, I started saying, can you lot just do one, please? The view count dropped. So is it not bots or is it the chat just didn't like my content, but they sat around for 2 hours? What were you watching? Paint dry for 2 hours. Get a life, people, right? We keep going. It's not my problem on my side. Just be real. Just be real, Aaron. You called my name out 4 times, mate. I got the stream 4 times. AFC dropped your geezer by bots. That was it. Why you mentioned my name 4 times, I'm just have to explain it. It wasn't like you're saying it, mate. You come and visited me and said to me, come and see my channel. I did. I didn't like who was on the channel. I left. You now neglect that guy because he went on holiday and fucked up. So we already know the system's neglectable already. I come onto the system to try and commit everyone to be an Arsenal fan and stand up for it. And all of you just sitting there talking, joining the bandwagon for 7 years. We're the new generation doing exactly what they've done for 7 years. Just talk. So nothing's going to change. It's going to be how it is. You crack on. I love it. I'm no dramas between anyone, right? I'm just saying. You raided me last year, so up to date, which was Valentine's night, my name was used. Now I can talk because I left it. I didn't want to know. I was saying what I had to say with my posts and having an argument because I was raiding it. I've been raided. I'm too real. And that is a fake system raiding me. Whoever's controlling it, yeah, if Aaron didn't know or he does know, it doesn't matter. To me, I'm too real to sit here and just let it waffle on when my name was called out 4 times. So I'm not leaving it. I'm just saying I've got no arguments. I just want you to say, yeah, I did fucking use it at the start. I'm sorry. But now, whatever. Just be honest with it. There's no chance in hell that you've raided me twice and not one comment come through in 16 hours, mate. Just be fucking real about this, yeah? I just want to know how others would feel. Simple. So if I raided you, yeah, how would you feel if my chat didn't say hello to you? You'd feel like, what the fuck's all that about? Or some people are just like, I don't care. I don't care. But when he raided me again, that's when it takes the piss. You raided me twice and not one comment. And then you raid it out 7 months down the line in a new year. You get questioned on a one bomb from AFC Always, big up you, and you banter my name out 4 times to 140 people watching you and 6 people on your panel. So I want to know, can I come on your channel on Friday, this Friday, drop your link and let me just explain to you what I'm explaining right now? Because this ain't going out to no one, but you have the platform, like you said last night. My channel's growing, it's getting good, cool. So now you've got the channel, let me explain my point of view, because there's 2 sides of every story. Everyone heard you last night say, it wasn't bots, why am I going to do this? I didn't need to do that. That's fair enough, cool. I agree with you, mate. There's no need for any human to do anything with buying system and bots. But when you bot me, which is a raid, and no one comments, as a real one, what do you expect me to do? Leave it or question it? So I'm here to question it, and I ain't going to get the answers because you know the truth. You just need to be real in front of everyone on your panel because you've already explained it last night 4 times that I've done this, I've said this, I've done this. You now need to explain why your comments didn't come through. Are you botting or is your chat not world class? Because any human would comment something within 2 hours and they didn't. So we get to it. I'll get to it. If I sent over any number of people and they didn't say anything, you work it out. I'll be fuming, bro. It's taking the piss, man. But I will say this, big up Aaron. Seeing as you wanted me on your show when you first ever come into my channel, so come and check me out. Because you did want that, I'll come to your channel this Saturday, drop your link, Friday, sorry, and I'll come on and have a conversation with you. There's going to be no arguments, mate. There's no one can argue with me. We're in the final. We're top of the league. Hopefully we win the treble and everyone can swivel on that and I'll meet you at the parade. We can all sing and dance, yeah? But until then, I just want to ask you, I'll ask your panel in the chat 2 questions and then we'll talk about the owner and Arteta. No issue, all right? I didn't want to be pulled in. I still don't, but you've said my name. So now I want to get my side out of, yeah? It's only fair. All right, I've already bigged him up, but last note, big up Gavin L again. Big up Gavin L. You're the only one who said hello, mate. And at that time, I had a family issue, and I've already told Aaron this. I was going through a bit of and I needed a bit of support, and that's what kills it. You think you've done a good thing, people in their feelings. You did a good thing, I agree. But it hurt my feelings that no one helped me out by commenting, saying, big up yourself, not one comment. And I've always said that. Whoever comes in the chat, just big myself up once and say, big yourself, and go. That one comment will help the person who's doing the content, trust me. But all of you sell yourselves out with your bot system. That's why I get 80 people watching me for 2 hours, not one comment, but Gavin L. So it's questionable. Is this or is it not questionable? Am I going on the wrong wavelength or am I speaking the right way? I feel I'm definitely speaking the right way. You come to Wills me and now you're calling my name out 7 months later, 4 times because you got dropped a bomb. It's unfair, Aaron. And I've spoke to you on Instagram. I told you I'm expecting the link on Friday. And there is going to be no argument. No one can say anything because I've seen what I've seen. Your whole factors on the panel last night when you were speaking was gobsmacked. They were literally like, wow. They didn't comment like, yeah, he's a mug. Yeah, loads of people do that. They were knowing what's going on. This conversation is a deep conversation. You started off well using the system. You raided me. The system megged you off because I found out they're fake. And I'm too real. When I get told they're fake and I work out, yeah, they're definitely fake because it makes no sense. It's not adding up. You put 2 2s together, 7 months down the line. Yes, what you said last night, I didn't need to do that. Look at my channel. It's organic. Yeah, because you used the system at the beginning. Fair enough. But because you raided me and it messed you up by no comments, that's got to be fake. Because your support network you sent over didn't comment anything. So they're not supporting you. They probably thought, why have you sent us to the Guna Matata? Oh, just going to sit there for 2 hours and not make a comment. Come on. I don't just shut up. I talk. So someone would have said something. There's no way in hell 2 hours, 80 people didn't comment. Let's be real, Aaron, please. Yeah? This ain't over, mate. I just want a conversation with you. By the way, the raid was last year, months back, time ago. But it was gallons ago. There's no way I can go back and get the clips. I don't even need the clips. I know what I know. I just want to big up Yeti. Right? The reason why I'm bigging up Yeti, if you don't know, go and sub to Yeti. Yeti, long-haired Yeti, whether you like him or not. He's the first person to raid me with E. Rossi, yeah? And that was a proper raid. And I fucking love him for that because he stayed for 5-10 minutes and we had a little chat. That was it. But it's still a legit raid. He raided me out of the blue and there was 3 to 4 people. Him and E-Rossi and a few others. The others, I apologise. But you get what I'm trying to say. I've been raided and I know how it feels. That was a good feeling. When Aaron did it, it was a good feeling. But 2 hours later, no comment. I'm not one of them cucks to sit there and feel, oh, cheers, Aaron. Your chat's brilliant. Yeah, legendary chats, mate. See you in a bit. And then you go and fucking raid me again and still the same outcome. 7 months later, you get put it on you, and now you call my name out 4 times. AFC didn't mention my name. You did. So you've mentioned my name. I want your panel to understand my side of the story and your whole chat. The 140 people who are watching you, Aaron, I just want to know, why are they listening to you and not my side of the story? So at the end of the day, please let me have the link this Friday and we can have this conversation. I'll leave it with the Yeti. Big up you, Yeti, if you're listening. Big up you, mate. Anyone else clipping this up, listen, yeah? So I've had 2 raids in 1 year. One with 3 people, nice. One with 80 people, what happened? The same again, the raider. You tell me what's happened. Yeah, he raised me, 4-5, brilliant, chatting. One with 80 people raid me, no one. You work it out. Something went wrong, and I'm not saying anything. I just think it's a bit weird. It does not add up. Look, you use something to help that, that's cool. When you raid someone who's fucking real, what do you expect us not to question it? So I'm here to question it. Why is 80 people not committed in 2 hours? I've got the clip of him saying it last night. I will show that to whoever's watching. He's saying an argument. I'm not calling Aaron out. I'm just pinning it on him to say, you can't say my name 4 times and think I'm going to sit back and relax. It ain't happening, mate. Nah, mate. Ain't happening, mate. If buts and maybes, right? If at the start anyone did use what you can to move up, just say it, yeah? And we'll move on. There's nothing I could do about it. It's just the fact that you're saying that I'm pretending that you did what you did. Like I'm saying something you haven't done. Okay, maybe it wasn't bots. Can you just explain what happened there? Because 1 minute you've got 3, 4, now you've got 80 people and not one comment. It's quite mad. And that's basically it. So it's just a feeling. You felt you would do something good. Fair play. Okay? All right, bro, I'm reading the comments now. So you felt something good to raid me. That's fine. But now you hurt my feelings when you raided me because no comments come through. No joy, nothing. So is it myself or is it your system that let you down? Because at the end of the day, you know what you know, and you raided a real one who's speaking on it. It doesn't add up. And I just want your whole panel to understand, if it happens to them, how would they feel? Last night would have been a perfect. You got Genie, you got all these guys on there, yeah? Macy, all these guys, right, who wouldn't turn up to a protest or a parade because they're not in England. But anyway, you'll get them on the panel and they'll, like, none of them agreed with you. They were just listening, yeah? And big up Cole Walsh, because as soon as you did shut your mouth, yeah, Cole Walsh went straight onto it. He goes, oh, what was he talking about? Bang, because it's all bollocks. No one wants to talk about what you used to do. Let's talk about what you're doing now. You raided me, you got away with it. I've exposed you a little bit because I was angry. Yeah, whatever. Because you did what you did to me. I'm too real to just go to him. Oh, he's got bots, I'll leave it. He's fake. Yeah. I'm going to expose you for doing fake because you're exposing everyone else to doing fake. And you say, I terminated my liking to you because the way you speak. No, it's because you went on Terry Flowers' panel, mate, and didn't put it on him. But you're a real one. So as a real one right now, I'm just speaking. I'm not putting it on you, Aaron. I don't need to. I just need to clear my name. And my name last night from you was 4 times. I've done this, I've done that, I'm the wrong one. Laguna Matata's done nothing wrong. You visited me. I saw what I saw, walked away. You raided me. I see what I see again for 2 hours. Leave it. You raid me again. So 3 contacts, you come knocking on my door 3 times. 3 times, people. 3 times, yeah? And now you're calling me out for being a wrong and calling you out a bot, Mr. Bottom and whatever. Mate, you work it out, yeah? You got this surviving channel. It's great. You love it. I'll see you Friday, yeah? Other than that, come on, you fucking Arsenal, yeah? Not for this bullshit with your bot system, brother. I'll tell you how it is, mate. Respect you. You haven't got back to me, but I respect the link on Friday. Bro, you didn't mention my name. He did. I didn't even mention your name. No, I know, that's what I'm saying. I've got the clip. I didn't even want to do all this, bro. But it has to be done, innit? He wants to talk shit. Mate, all you had to do is be really honest.
Yeah. Just quickly,
Aaron, if you're listening, mate, because obviously I'm getting clipped up. I love it.
To snap this,
mate, there's nothing to clip up. You guys said it. AFC put it on you. All he said is you buy bots, mate.
I've kind of seen a little thing.
And then he goes on like this.
Laguna Matata.
Oh, it's
Upgrade your home
fucking.
today
See?
with a Dunster House
Gets his ads in there,
ad room.
doesn't he?
Dunster
Teams
House
into
ad
client. I've got to
room
get the ads in this one. Right, anyway.
Whatever. Accuse me.
Here we go.
Accuse me of buying bots. Why would I do that?
But why would you do that? I'm asking you, why didn't you do it, right? You said you didn't do it, sorry. Why would you do that? To boost up your channel, bro. It's not hard. It's not a shame. If you did it, just be honest. You, the geezer who buys bots, you just said, why would I do that? I'm telling you, to boost your channel up. Just own up to it. It's like buying top up for your phone. You need to use your phone to get credit so you can ring. You top it up. You topped up your channel to get the view count. That's all it is. You didn't buy subscribers. Maybe you did. You definitely brought something, because there's no way in hell a real one gets raided like me and 80 people didn't comment. I'm way too active for anyone just to sit there for 2 hours to go, you know what I mean? Get over, man. So anyway, carry on.
Why would I spend my priceless money doing that?
It's only a 10 or 20 quid.
Carry on not doing that. The growth.
Well, because you hit a criteria you wanted. You just wanted to try it out. We already know the trial and error, right? Big up Carl Walsh. Big up. Who's this clown? This guy's racist against his gal, but he wasn't allowed on the channel. Now he's back on. This guy's just a grouper who absolutely burns out the channel, but I don't know him, so fair play. He's in America. They all know each other. And this is what I'm trying to get at. All these guys are now listening about what I think, because he mentions my name in a minute.
Has been organic. Always has been, always will be.
Okay.
I think it's absolutely ridiculous and absurd to
Okay, I think it's absolutely ridiculous and absurd that you can expect someone to be raided with 80 people and no one comment, and it's your channel, your community come to me. So who's in the channel right now? We've got Rob Hood, who had a little rant last night. He loved it. He's like, I love this show, right? So at the moment, right, 1,900 people have viewed that channel. At the time of him speaking, when you dropped that bombshell, there was 130 people. So out of 130 people, they're listening to one guy say that I've said this, I've said that, I've said this, but they're not listening to my side of the story. So all these people are listening to him, and I'll carry on, let him carry on.
To ever spend money on buying views or buying subscriptions, I don't do that. That's not what I've done it for. I only ever that made a channel to just talk to people like this on this panel.
Okay. Okay. So if you've never done it or anything like that, can we explain what happened with the 80 people? Because on your third raid, I'm going to ask you this Friday. I'm going to come on your panel for about an hour. I will leave and go live. I'll do my gaming like you did last time. And who's on your panel when I join this Friday? Why don't you raid them with me and see the difference between your first raid and your second raid? When you raid me the third time, because I'm going to be on your channel and ask you, Aaron, I'll go live now, raid me. All these people who are on the show right now should be raided to me. Not all of them, because some of them might be there, but you get it. 99% of this panel, right, with fucking 1,900 people, 80 people get sent to me, not one comments. But you look at his chat, they're all commenting. So where were they when he sent them to me? Do you know, this is what I'm trying to get at. There's no way of getting out of it, Aaron. Where were these people when you sent them to me? If they weren't in your chat at that time, where are the original people you sent to me? Because you triced. Now I'm waiting for a third time. Because you've heard the argument about me kicking off a bit, you haven't raided me. You don't want to know. That's fine. But don't get away with calling my name out 4 times and think I'm just going to be sitting here laughing. Oh, he's called me out. No, because you're trying it, mate.
Only what I've done. And that's only what I will do and forever always do.
Cool.
And if someone wants to send me a couple of super chats and all that, that's all well and good, man. That's a nice little fucking thank you.
I've no argument with what you're saying right now.
I've sent over a couple of little bits
this
of what you and your mate.
Okay. You and your mate, there you go. Good enough. Why did you mention my name?
And he accuses me, actually.
He accuses, here we go.
Of Mr. Bot, because I raided him. Because I just politely thought, oh, look, Silver Tartar's on. I like that geezer. I like what he's sending. I'll send him over. Yeah. And then he thought they were bots because no one responded in the chat.
Yeah.
Because so up to maybe a lot of people left.
Oh, maybe a lot of people left. So we catch you on that. It was 2 hours, 80 people did not leave the chat. It stayed 80 people. It went up and down a few minutes at times, but it stayed, the volume count stayed over the 70 mark, right? So there's no way of getting out of it. Your chat right now is pretty much organised, yeah? There's loads of people in there. My chat should have been like that. Just say, big up, Aaron Raid, Aaron Raid, Aaron Raid. He commented, cheeky little raid for you, bro. That was on the first one. Gavin L as well. But if he's saying this...
Or because there was someone still in the building or some people didn't comment.
Yeah, for 2 hours.
I sent over a lot of videos and I was like, wow, man.
So for 2 hours, what do you feel about your own community, Aaron? That's what I'm getting at. You're trying to wave it off, like, because they didn't comment, they didn't do what you wanted them to do. They're your channel. They're your community, guys. All the people on the panel now, if you sent them to a guy's channel, you would expect 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You would expect 5 of them to comment to the guy you've raided. Am I wrong or am I right? So him saying because they didn't do anything for a few minutes, they stayed in the building.
That geezer was cool.
We are cool. I don't even know you to be cool, but we are. You're an Arsenal fan. We're both cool. But I really don't get this stuff when they say, I thought we was cool. I don't know you, brother. I don't fucking know you, geezer. You sent raiders to me and didn't comment. So I'm back on your channel to say, you're saying they were just hanging around, it ain't my fault, or they didn't comment or whatever. Well, there is a questionable answer. How can you send 80 people to someone? Don't you feel bad they didn't comment for that guy? That's all my question is to Aaron. And he'll probably say, oh, no, it's not my problem. Well, of course it's your problem. That's your community, bro. You've built a community with 100 people and you've sent them to a guy who you respect. You've just said that. I like the guy, so I sent him the raid. Cool, but your raiders didn't comment and help him out. How do you feel about them? Oh, they're cunts, so fucking I hate my chat. Do you know what I mean? That's what it should be, but he will never do that because he knows it was bots.
Audience over. Whether they commented or didn't is none of my problem.
There you go, none of your problems. Well, this is where I'm talking. It must be your problem because you've sent them to someone. That's like having a house party, yeah? Organising people to invite them, yeah? No one turns up. You're like, bruv, where's all the people you said are going to turn up? Bro, mate, like, I've sent 50 people to come to your house. None of them turned up. You're like, bro, you sent 50 people to my house and no one's turned up to my party. And he'd be like, sorry, bruv, but I'm here. Yeah, great party. But where's the 50 people that guy sent over? Does he feel a cunt or an idiot? Bro, you're supposed to hook me up. You got 50 people on your phone list and they're not here. So he's just said it. Ain't my problem. Well, they're your community. So that's a major problem. If you're sending a community out to someone who's real, like me, done nothing wrong but gaming and no comments for 2 hours, then you raid me again because there was no comment from me. Because you raided me twice, I start talking about it. 7 months down the line in the new year, you get put one bomb to you and then you call my name out 4 times and we're here today talking about it now.
And my business.
It is your business. It's your community. There you go. He thought he was doing a nice thing. So we go back to people, feelings, yeah? This is what it's all about, people. I'm not here to muck around, yeah? The guy thinks he's waffling. He is waffling. He got the wrong end of the stick. He raided me because his feelings was like, I like Gungam Tar. I'll raid him. He did. But you got it wrong because they didn't comment on my chat. So now I'm asking you, how do you feel that your community didn't comment in my chat? Whether you say it's not my problem, it must be because they're your community. What don't you understand that? 80 people in your fan base you sent over didn't comment or say hello or anything. What is that about? Are they real? This is where another question is. Are they real, Aaron? They got to be not, because they would have commented.
So the geezer who does bots, have I ever paid for a subscription? No. Will I ever? No. Why would I still have been stuck on 2,000 for the last?
Because you didn't use it for long enough. You used it just to boost you up a little bit. It's easy to own up to it, Aaron. That's all you got to do. Please just own up to it, mate. You used the bot system for a week or two. Fucking what could you do? At the same time, you raided me and no one said anything. So I expect a third raid and see what happens.
Times of it, I'll go on other people's channels. What am I paying subs for? Maybe just listen and maybe don't get diluted with silliness.
Okay, don't get diluted with the silliness. So we're talking about the silliness, right? As a human, if I said to you, oh, bro, I'm going to send 10 people over to you tonight, yeah? Sort them out with a drink and that, and not 10 people turn up. I expect you to phone me, bro, and tell me what the fuck you playing at. You told me you're going to send 10 people over. I've organised this, I've done that. Do you know what I mean? You sent them over. You even say it. You're a good feeling. But you hurt my feelings by sending fake people. They're either bots or fake people. Because the humans would text back. A human would comment. Look at all the comments there. If you can see my arrow, I'm looking at the actual chat line. Right, look at all these people. I would at least get one person out of all these to say big up. The only person who did was Gavin L. Obviously, I don't know who was on the panel. He raided me and I was gaming. But before any of this raid, he interviewed himself to me to visit his channel. Right? I can't remember who was in the chat, but he come over and said, oh, come over and view my channel, mate. What's going off? And I did. I literally went over to your channel, Aaron, and said, hello, big up. Oh, hot stuff, yeah? My man's on the channel like, what's hot stuff? What's all that about? All melting. He's like, yeah, bro, I know about hot stuff. Aaron, me and you are on the same page. You have a wet wipes, don't know what the fuck you're talking about. They're North London's, yeah? Forever, yeah? I'm standard facts, mate. I see it as the three, and I was like seeing about it. As we already know, one of them out of that group got neglected for what happened on holiday. So there was a divide immediately. So you could say all this sweet stuff, it's not my problem, it ain't this. So why don't you talk to Gundan? Aaron, why don't you talk to Gundan? It was nothing to do with the holiday. What happened on holiday didn't stay on holiday, unfortunately. Gundan opened his mouth. So Northside had to come out and open his mouth and say what really happened. So everyone got the full picture. So now we're back to square one, Aaron. It's now my go. You've called me out 4 times to say I did this, I did that, you didn't do this. All right? So you're like Gundan, you messed up and now you've called my name out. So I expect me to be able to say, I'm now Northside. You get it? You called my name out 4 times.
I didn't think we had a problem until...
He hasn't got a problem. He just wants you to be honest, Aaron. Aaron, none of us have a problem with you. This is the thing you've got to get out your head. You think that people have an issue with you. right? What you don't understand, us lot, the real people, the adults, no 30 years under, the real adults with proper fucking family, want to stand on our feet and deliver the message. You guys are happy sitting around, that's fine. But don't use my name 4 times for something you've caused when I clocked that it was all fake. That's all this is. So one people can call someone else that and you neglect them, yeah? Right? Northside and Gundown had an argument in Spain and you have neglected Gundown. The whole lot of you don't talk to him no more, right? Lawrence was on your channel a few months ago slagging off Egal and you said he won't be on this channel again. He's there. The day before Valentine's Day, while you're calling my name out 4 times, he's there on the panel. So you go back on your word already. Cool. We're getting to the storyline now, all right? Northside had to come out and say his part because Gundown opened his mouth. If he didn't, none of us would know about it. But Northside had to back his side so everyone got the facts of what really happened. Am I right or am I wrong? Cool. So now we're talking about this guy who's now using that. Why would I do this? Why would I do that? That's pretty easy, mate. Just own up to it. You did it to help your channel out. That's fine. But when you raided me at the same time, if they were real, they would have said hello. If they're fake, they wouldn't have said hello. So what are they? Real or fake? Because no one said hello. I'm just questioning you on questioning me. He thinks I'm botting and something. Well, are you botting? Well, obviously no. Cool. So why didn't your chat say hello then? Oh, I don't know. Oh, cool. So do you feel bad about your chat? Well, I don't know who's in the chat on that day. Cool. Hi guys, how long have you been watching Aaron for? Any members? How long have you been? Do you know what I mean? It's easy to dig out your chat. You just speak to them directly. So this Friday, please, even bring Cold Jock on it as well. Bring all these fuckers on it and I'll speak to all of them. Because at the moment, all these guys think I'm a cunt. And I'm not no cunt and I'm not happy. Yeah? You sat there and murdered my name 4 times. AFC didn't. I've got it on Instagram. You're alerting me as if it was all my fault that I'm blaming you for using bots. I don't care if you use bots or not. I just want you to own up to it. And you won't. Because you know you've been clocked. It ain't going to embarrass you. People will just go fair play to you. You looked outside the box to get your channel up. It's nothing to be ashamed. You can flip-flop. You can say, yeah, I use bots. So what? Use your fucking chest, Aaron. Tell me you botted me, even if they're not bots. Can you explain how 80 people come from your channel and didn't say anything? Can we just get to that point? I need to be answered. What happened? You want answers about Arteta still here after 6 years. I want to know why 80 people didn't say anything for 2 hours from your channel. You question that, people. I'm questioning you out. You sound like a gal a little bit, and you don't like that. You sound like a balloon head, like Positive Dan, when you're saying, why would I do this? Why would I do that? We're going to win the quadruple. This going down as the best team in the world. Listen, your channel's grown because what you did at the beginning. But unfortunately for you, my friend, you botted me. And you just don't own up to it, but you called me out 7 months later 4 times. What am I supposed to take from that? Just leave it or just call him back out and say, listen, we need to take this onto the panel, mate, because I've done nothing wrong. You come and visited me out of the blue. I visited your channel back. I've gone through it already. We saw a few people. I stepped away, left it. Then you raided me 4 months later. I didn't feel it was really adding up with 80 people watching, no comments. But before I got raided, my chat was okay. So I told the chat to do one. Everyone left slowly but surely. A few months later, I'll get raided again by him again. Same issue. So this time I was already pissed. So I just sat back and just went, who wants Cronky out? Because I knew once I raided from the first time, I thought, okay, I'll just ask him a question this time. So the second time of Aaron raiding me, I said to the chat, who wants Cronky out? Because we was losing a few. No comments again. So as a human, what am I expected to feel or think when I've just been raided and no one's commented for 2 hours? What? In 3 different occasions, right? The New Year's gone. I've said what I've had to say because I'm fuming. Some Arsenal fans raided me, big him up, but it's not gone the way it should have done. Now, is it your fault or the community's fault? Because your community you sent over didn't do nothing. Or is it bots that you're using that you sent over? There's no way getting out of it. This year, we come around 3 days ago, my name's been mentioned 4 times. So I've asked him directly. It's all been quiet. Nothing's been said. You got asked a question. Why is my name being drawn now? So now my question is, listen to my side of the story, people. You've all heard Aaron's. Yeah, he had his own stream on Friday, spoke about it for about 3-4 minutes. But in them 3-4 minutes, he annihilated a lot of words, what people didn't understand. Why would I do this, he said. Because to help you out, mate, it's not hard. So my question is to you, why did you raid me with 80 viewers and no one commented? I won't get the answer because he's not here. So obviously he's not getting the answer because no one on his panel was taking the information in. He was explaining his side. So he weren't getting his answers. If I was on that panel, I would have stopped him as soon as he said, why would I do that? I would have said, bro, to help you out, that's all fine. It's chill, bro. You know, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. But when you raid me and they're supposed to be real, I'm a real one to say, hi guys, it's been 2 hours. Why the fuck has no one said anything? It's a fucking big question in someone's head like me to say, like, he's been here 6 years. He's still here. You raided me 2 hours. No one. Come on. I can't be just asking questions about Arteta not winning and then not ask this one. I'm not stupid. You're all in here together. Let's talk. That's all we have to do. There's no arguments. Just don't rinse out my name like you know me. You don't know me, bro, to rinse out my name like that. To use your facts, Aaron, it ain't happening, man. It's not happening, bro. You welcomed me. You raided me twice. 80p for one comment. And you're drawing me out last night 4 times. You said my name 4 times. Laguna Matata and your mate, yeah, I've heard about you in Laguna Matata. You said my name 4 times, rude boy. So now I want my answers. So, as I said, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to watch the game. Big up everyone in the chat. Fucking real one. Big up Charlie, brother. Fuck. Listen, enough of this. We'll wait till Friday, okay? I'm going to be in Aaron Talks Football on Friday, right? I'm going to ask for the link. I'm not going to ask anything. I'm going to go drop the link, bro. Yeah? And if he drops the link, I'm going to speak to him like I just have, but I'm going to ask him a simple 2 questions. Let's see how it goes, right? I've already told him, if you don't see me Friday, it's because I've been attacked by my anxiety. And that's what beats me. Because I have a human with mental health. Anxiety stops me from doing a lot, okay? So if you really want this conversation, Aaron, come to my channel, yeah? On your own. Don't bring them 80 people. Don't bring your views. Don't raid me. Just come over. Ask for the link, like you did when you first saw me. You was like, oh, mate, yeah, big up you. Come over and see my channel. And I did. Why don't you come back to my channel and say, Guna Matata, drop the link and we can have this conversation? Because I'd love to have this conversation, Aaron, just to let you know that I feel that you're using bots, or you used to. That's all this is. If you want to take it personal, mate, and let everyone think I'm a scumbag, you crack on. Because I know the truth. I was raided twice. No one commented. What else would anyone else feel, and how would you comment back? Would you ask yourself, what happened there? Anyone who's human would think, that's a bit weird. So I want to ask your channel, do you feel it's a bit weird that that happened to me? And if they all say, yeah, that's all I wanted. I want people to understand. It's a bit weird. It's not adding up. I got 80 people sent to my fucking channel 8 months ago, and no one said anything for 2 hours. But I'm bullshitting. Turn around, we're winning 2-0. Hold that. Fuck. It's all who I need to jump on. You want to jump on? It's last night I got called out. I'll just tell you, it's nothing grimy. It's just it all bottled up. Yeah, AOC dropped a bombshell, and we got no dramas with the lad. So I've been clipped up as well, but it's the wrong clippage because I was in that like mood where everything was pear-shaped with Arsenal, and I was fuming that I'd just been raided, and no one helped out to say, big up you, Guna Matata, your gameplay shit, or do you know what I mean? Nothing. And I'm one of them guys. You come to my house, bro, you say hello. If you don't, you leave. You get it? Roll your splits and it's chill. But nah, my man come over all different. So now I'm like, what? He called me out last night. So we go back to it. Let Funk hear it. Yeah, Funk, you can hear this. Funk, this is very important stuff, okay? Because I've been dragged into something I shouldn't have. And it's like, why have I been dragged into this, man? Right, we get to this part. Right, this guy here in the hat is obviously the guy who's running the panel. Oh, I'll show you there. Right, anyone clipping me at the back here, explain this to me while you're clipping it, right? Funk, listen to this. This guy here is Aaron. He raided me, right, twice. Before he raided me, if you come over to say hello, I want you to come over and view my channel, etc., etc. So he welcomed me with open arms to his channel, yeah? I had nothing to do with him. I don't even know him. But he come over to my channel, the one in the top left, the hat, come over and said, oh, come over to my channel. We're doing this in a few weeks. So I said, yeah, cool. So I went over to his channel. On that channel, there was people with voices I didn't like and what they were saying, so I left. Before I left, I dropped a bombshell, said, North London forever or hot stuff. And Aaron at the top left said, hot stuff. So he was on the same level as me. Not these guys. There was other people on the panel. They didn't have a clue what I was talking about. So I had a little laugh. I said, I'm leaving, see you in a bit. So I left them. Left them. Didn't have nothing to do with them. Then he raided me, yeah? Raided me. Overviewed my channel. Brilliant. Thank you, bro. I love you for that. Your feelings were connected to that raid because you felt oh, Aguna Matata's live. I'll send my views to you, mate. Big up Aguna Matata. Yeah. One comment in 2 hours with 80 people in the chat. So like, what's all this about? So I'll get to the point of the story. We go over to last night. This is last year. We go over to last night. AFC drops in. You buy bots, geezer. Yeah. Now listen to the rest.
Real quick, and I'm not going to spend too much time on this. Aaron, you're the geezer who does bots. I've kind of seen a little thing with you and Aguna Matata.
Boom. Called out my name straight away. Why? Why did you mention my name? Okay, straight away. There's no need to mention my name.
Whatever accuse me of. Accuse me of buying bots. Why would I do that? Why would I spend my priceless money doing that? Why would I carry on not doing that? The growth of my channel has been organic. Always has been, always will be. I think it's absolutely ridiculous and absurd.
Cool. So I'll stop it there. He thinks it's absolutely ridiculous and absurd. I think it's absolutely ridiculous that 80 people got sent from your community and they didn't say anything. So are you faking it to make it, or is your community just a shit cunt? Because they do comment for 2 hours with 80 people. And one thing I'd like you all to notice, have you noticed the body language of everyone on the panel?
To ever spend money on buying
you got nodding
or buying subscriptions.
You got agreeing.
I don't do that.
You got nodding. No, that's not good. You got all this.
Ever that made a channel to just talk to people like this on this channel.
Okay.
And that's literally.
I'll just stop it there, Funk. If you're listening again, yeah, the guy in the bottom right, yeah, he was toxically abusive to one of our representatives who talks a bit stupid about Arsenal, but in positive side. So he sounds dumb. He loves Arteta, basically. But this guy was on the panel he's on now with the same people. He was slagging him off about his wife, kids, family, the lot. He went over the line. It was disrespectful in our community to slag off other community guys. That's what I'm trying to get at. This guy said, I won't have him on the channel again. Never do that. What's he doing on your channel now? He's right there, bro. Come on. So he's already said before, I won't have him on my channel again, but he's on the channel. So Aaron, I'm trying to get at to you, Aaron. You say things, but you do other things. So you saying they're not bots, why would I do that? To help your channel out. It's not hard to own up to it. Just the fact that you know you're fucked. Well, you're not fucked. It's just that you're not honest enough. You're trying to fake it to your fans and your friends that you don't buy bots when you did. Because you raided me. And if you didn't raid me, I'd like to know how anyone else would feel if you raided them. On that panel, how would they feel? Carl Ward, how would you feel if Aaron raided you? 80 people. Aaron even says, big up Carl. And Walsh is sitting there going, big up, and no one comments. How would Carl Walsh feel? How would Clinchy feel? How would Lawrence feel? AFC, how would you feel? Charlie, how would you feel? How would any fucker feel if you got sent bots? 10 years later, you start getting your name called out 4 times as if I'm the fucking cunt. Listen, it ain't happening, bro. It's not happening. You melted your channel with bots. You've got over it, but you raided me with your bots.
And that's only what I will do and forever always do. And if someone wants to send me a couple of super chats and all that, that's all well and good, man. That's a nice
I don't disagree with anything you're saying like this.
I've been sent over a couple of little bits.
So someone's already clipped me up.
Your mate Aguna Matata been saying.
You and your mate Aguna Matata just clipped me again.
He accuses me actually of
I accused him
of Mr. Bot because I raided him because I just politely
raided me.
Matata's on. I like that geezer. I like.
Okay, so I'm politely asking why didn't no one comment? And he obviously he ain't here to ask, but he's trying to say this.
Send him over, and then he thought they were bots because no.
So
one
he thought I think they're bots.
Because maybe a lot of people left.
Maybe a lot of people left, but there was 80 people in my chat for 2 hours. So not a lot of people left. You raided me. 84 people went into the chat. I had 4 before you raided me. You're saying it right now. Maybe a few of them left. Maybe they didn't comment. Why? If they left, that's fair enough. The ones who stayed for 2 hours, why didn't they comment? Are they bots or are they fake Arsenal fans? Or are they rivals who are just watching you cook your own team? You know what I mean? There's no way of getting out of it, man. It's ridiculous.
Or because there was someone still in the building or some people didn't comment.
Why didn't they comment? I
got sent over a lot of videos and I was like, wow.
Why didn't they comment? That's the thing. Why didn't they comment? Aaron, what do you feel? Why didn't my chat comment? I'm sorry, bro. No one commented on. Listen, mate. I'll send you over to him. Yeah? You're supporting me. Why didn't you support him and send him a little message or nothing? So am I right to say what I'm saying now? This guy, he's got it all fucking wrong from that one message that you dropped him, brother. You buy bots, geezer. All he had to say was say, yeah, and what? I did it when I first started. I'm sorry, I must have messed up. Yeah, that's where it's all come from. I raided him and it was and that was it. That would have been sweet. But now you're pulling me out as if I'm calling you this and that and your whole chat, your whole panel's listening. So there's 140 people have listened to this. Now it's been uploaded. 2,000 people think I'm a wrong 'un. And you think I'm going to sit here and just let you waffle on? No, it's not happening like that, brother. It's getting spoken about daily, yeah? You botted
Oh,
me,
man,
brother.
I actually thought me and that geezer was cool.
Another thing, I don't know you. I don't know you. I know AFC because he's here constantly. I know Charlie because he's here constantly. I don't know you. You come to my chat once and said, come and view you. I don't know you. How are we cool if I don't know you? You're an Arsenal fan, so we're supposed to be cool, are we? So why are you not cool with your gal? Am I right, bro? Charlie and AFC, am I fucking spot on what I'm talking about here? This ain't about Arteta doing what he has to do. I'm talking about physics as a human being, brother. You're trying to get rude boy with a rude boy, yeah? You're the flip. You're not the rude boy. You've raided someone with mental health who's a fucking rude boy. Are you stupid? And you're trying to tell me, well, your chat, you're trying to convince your chat that it ain't you. You didn't bot no one. So why didn't your chat comment then? And if they didn't, how do you feel they didn't comment? This is what I'm trying to get at. I think it's ridiculous that he sent 80 people to me and they didn't comment.
But all well and good. For the 2 times that I'd sent over the raids,
Yeah,
they
there you
weren't
go.
sending bots over. They were sending an audience.
So your audience haven't commented to me, Aaron, yeah? Fucking we're smashing. We're winning 4-0. So you sent over your audience. You was doing a good thing. A positive response for me, yeah? I don't feel that was a positive response if no one commented. I feel that was a lacking community, but they're supposed to be world class and support each other. You always say it, support each other, get it out there, subscribe to him, do this, all licking each other's willies. And I'll say it as it is. You've all just sat around and copying what Lee Gunner's doing. Fair play. The team's not going to prove unless we win stuff. If we don't, do we protest? That's all we're waiting for. Our ambition at aiming at Kroenke is not there. It's all Arteta this, Arteta that. When the owner don't give a fuck, we need to speak to him. So if you're going off football, we stick to the conversation. You raided me and got away with it because I didn't say nothing. You raided me again, which you've just confirmed that you did it twice. The same situation. So now I have the rights to call you out after 7 months of you calling me out.
over.
Friday just
Whether they
gone.
commented or didn't is none of my problem.
He says none of his problem. It should be because it's your community. Ain't you embarrassed that you sent over people and they didn't comment? Are you not that embarrassed? You really don't give a fuck that you sent people to someone and they didn't comment? Because all these people, if you sent them over, if he raided any of these people and no one commented out of all these people, look, if no one commented, yeah, just like no one commented for me, he's admitting it. I raided him twice and no one commented or whatever. Like, it's none of my problem. It is your issue because it's your community. I didn't say, oh, bro, send me over some people, please. You raided me out of your own will. So people in their feelings was hit. You thought, oh, I'll just raid Aguna Matata. He's all right, yeah? So I was like, yeah, sound. So you hurt my feelings because no one commented. But your feelings were like, I'll just be a good guy and send him over some raids. Yeah. Why is my name being called out? I'm only clearing it a bit better because Funk don't know, but he does know. I've been trying to wait for this time to come, and now my time is here. Friday's the main time where he has the option to stop all this. What you said on Friday night is a load of BS about I'm thinking this, I'm thinking that. You don't care if it wasn't that way. When at the end of the day, you're saying it like, it's not my problem.
None of my business.
Look, it is your
I was just
business.
doing a nice thing.
He thought he was doing the right thing.
So
it
the
was
geezer
a
who
right
does
thing.
bots, have I ever paid for a subscription?
No,
No.
another
Will
thing
I
I'll just
ever?
say
No.
again, right? He's saying all this, yeah? You've got no one stopping him and questioning him. You just got nodding. Yeah? So no one's actually, they're just, because they're on the show with him, they're going with what he's saying. They're just nodding dogs, agreeing. No one's logically working out and going, hold on, what's happened? So you've raided someone and then gone and broke it down slowly but surely. You know what I mean? This is how whole conversations get twisted. So now all these guys just think I'm wrong. And it ain't happening because I'll make sure people get the message that you raided me, you've just said it. People didn't comment and you're saying you're not bothered. It's not your problem, but they're your community. It makes no sense to me.
Why would I still have been stuck on 2,000 for that?
Because you stopped using the system once you hit a good criteria. You didn't need to use it. So stop constituting yourself, mate. Just be honest.
6 months. I've got more than enough financial means if you were accusing me of paying for fucking subs to be on 4,000 or
yeah, so there you go. So he's even saying bits and pieces. I'm not accusing you of nothing, mate. The proof's in the pudding. You raided me and no one said hello. You raided me again, no one said hello. I've left it as that. I've said in my own time, my own frame, not to you directly, that he's missed the bot. We've had a laugh about it. Just like these lot cook all each other, and gals and that, we're cooking Aaron behind closed doors. He's been found out. He's been told that we're cooking him. So what? You've gone up to him and he's brought me into it by using my name. If you didn't mention my name, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be watching the game, gaming, Raiders, and having a good night. But this guy's used my name, announced it as if I think I'm delusional, what is this and that. And the worst part about him, the whole stream, right? I'll get to the ending. The ending, just before he closes, he's a cocky fucker, you, Aaron. I'm telling you now, mate. And the twins are looking at you. And I can't wait till this parade happens, boy. twins are going to give you a nice hug.
6,000 or 8,000 or 10,000.
Right, he's honest.
2 times a week, bruv. What's the point? I spend time with my family more times. And the other times of it, I go on other people's channels.
Fair
What
play
am I
to him.
paying subs for?
I'm not saying you're paying for subs. I'm asking you a
just
question.
listen and maybe don't get diluted with silliness. Who's told you this shit?
Yeah, that's another question I'd like to know. He's saying, who told you this? Yeah? People who told me have been in the game 5 years and they've never seen this. So the people who told me, mate, I've never seen that in 5 years. Are they lying or are you lying? Because you've just started just like me. And you're saying...
Where's your facts? How do you know that I've done that?
It's all in the fucking stream.
Ridiculous. AFC always. I didn't think we had a problem until I got sent a few other...
And this is another thing. How does anyone make friendship problems when you don't know each other? Like he's just said, I don't think we have a problem. Why did you think there wasn't a problem in the first place? You're a human just like me. We support Arsenal. Why is no one having a problem? Because you're causing the issues, mate. I don't think we had a problem. Why are you thinking we didn't have a problem? This should never be an issue. But because you're thinking that we have an issue, you've made it an issue. You've made it your problem. It's now on you, Aaron. But I know where this conversation would go. Friday will not happen. The link will be dropped, but my anxiety will kick in. I'll be on that panel and I'll be spreading news, but I'll go off the bandwagon. It won't go out how it is. It needs to be told how it is. Just admit it, mate. Even if you didn't, why do you think 80 people didn't speak to me? And just ask him in a brainful way of, if I sent you 80 people, how would you feel? Well, I'll be disappointed. Cool. So now you know how I feel. That unfortunately, when you raided me 2 times, no one commented, bro. That's all we're saying. And we had a laugh about it, calling you Mr. Bot. So what? You cook it. Everyone cooks each other. You lot cook Gal daily. You cook Mr. Zippy daily. You cook all these top gooners. You're supposed to be a top gooner who's raided another real one. Yeah, you've raided me, Aaron. Don't forget. 3 times you've come and said hello to my channel. And because you raided me, no one said hello. I'm questioning it. What's the problem? And now I'm out to be the evil one. It makes no sense, people. I'm literally just saying, at the end of the day, my name was mentioned 4 times last night to view someone's channel, yeah? And now I'm zipped down for being a wrong and like, I'm the delusional, thinking that he's starting stuff and he didn't really use the system and stuff. Where I'm not saying you did, it just makes no sense. It's not adding up. That's all it is. How would others feel? You know what I mean? You raided me last year, up to date, yeah? I now can talk because you said my name. And I'm just saying my personal view. If I was to send over any number of people and they didn't say anything, well, you can work it out. I'll be saying, Funk, what the fuck are you playing at, mate? Come on. AFC, what are you playing at, bro? Come on. I sent you over there. You could at least dropped him a 1 bomb to say, what's up, bro, and leave. You know the way it goes, bro. It's not rocket science. 80 people and not 1 fucker. Are you mad? Mate, I'll leave it positive. You get it? You lot know what I'm going on about. The guy just needs to be easily say, yeah, and what? What are you going to do about it? I used it. And that's it. Fine. No rights. Just don't ever raid me again. Big Aaron. We'll talk Friday, seeing as you wanted me on the show. Nice one, brother. I'm hoping anyone's clipping this because there's 4 people in the view count now. I'm just letting you all know. I'm not here to beef anyone. Aaron called me out, so I'm now questioning him. I'm not calling him out. I'm questioning him and that panel who was on the chat last night. Aaron, I'll just ask your panel and the chat 2 questions. How would they feel if it happened to them? And can we all work it out? It is a bit weird, 80 people, no comments. And all the people would agree, because as humans, it makes no sense. Everyone will be like, yeah, that is questionable. There you go. That's all I wanted to know. Aaron, can you raid me in about an hour when you finish? I'll be gaming. And then we'll see the difference in the 3rd raid. And then we can end this conversation and never speak about this guy again. Because I know what I know, yeah? And that's all I need to know. I don't want to be pulled in, still don't, but I need to say my end of the story, because there's always 2 sides of every story. So he's had his say. I'm now saying my part, right? Last note, I'm only doing this because Funk's joined. Big up Gavinell. Both raids, 80 people. The only person who commented was Gavinell. So half of it is right. It is humans, because Gavinell is a human. I've seen him comment in other comments. But the other 79 people, what were they doing for 2 hours? Yeah? Work it out. What were they doing for 2 hours? All right? No one's going to sit and watch paint dry, and I'm not fucking boring. By the way, the raid was last year, months back earlier, so a very long time ago. So obviously there's no actual physical proof, apart from the people who are in the chat who are still around. So if this gets any further, I can just bring them people in the chat. Say, listen, you need to be in here because you saw what was going on. You need to back this up. So no one's getting away with it if it gets that heavy. It's not going to get heavy. He just knows I know because he's now using it. Like, what? All right, mate, cool. Big up Yeti. If you don't know, go and sub to Long-Haired Yeti. Yeah. When he raided me legitly. He raided me legitly. 3 people come to my chat, said, big up you, Laguna Matata, is a cheeky little raid for you. How's your gaming? What game you playing? 5-minute conversation. Big up Yeti. That's a proper raid, yeah? That felt fucking good having that. That's why I love Yeti, because that was a good feeling. I've never been raided in my life. Never here to YouTube to raid anyone. It was here to have a laugh and talk about football. Next week, I'll get raided by geezers who I don't know, just to big myself up. I'm going to be excited and say, well done. I want that again. And I've always told him, once I grow the community, one day I'm going to give you it back. Because that's what I do. You help me, I help you. If I can't help you, I'm fucking stressed. I can't help my guys out. And that's why I'm so tensioned. Yeah? As a community of Arsenal boys, you sent bots to me, mate. If they wasn't, why didn't they comment? That's all I'm getting at, lads, yeah? That's all I'm getting at. So 2 raids in 1 year. One with 3 people, that was 9. That's, yeah, big up Yeti. 1 to 80 people, what happened? That's all I'm asking. And then again, the same raider. What happened? You lot tell me, please. Someone tell me, because I've already been told. But do I believe the one who raided me or the one who's been in the game for 5 years who says, I've never seen that, that's definitely bots? What do I do? Or do I just stay out of the way? Which I did. I stayed well out of the way until Friday night my name was mentioned. So I had the right to come out and speak. Am I wrong or am I right? I ain't ending it. I'm correct, mate. Arsenal winning. I'm fucking brilliantly. We're in the final. Everyone can suck it for a few minutes, yeah? I'm saying my bit, which no one ever listens to because I'm excited. I just want my team to be lifting up our armpits and we're all celebrating. But we're all clashing each other, calling out your mums, your race, everything. Political going off the pear shape. You all want to stab each other. We're supposed to be a fucking Arsenal community and looking after each other. You sub, we all hug. Why am I getting raided with no support? That's a wrong one, and I'm not having it, right? Look, you see something to help yourself, that's cool. So when you raid someone who's real, what do you expect? Me not to question you, bro? Do you really expect me not to question you, Aaron? I will wait until Friday, because I just want this lovely conversation to let you know that you hurt my feelings as an Arsenal fan. I really thought, you said it, I thought me and Laguna Matata was cool. We was, until you raided me with bots. If they wasn't bots, why didn't anyone in your community who you sent to me comment for 2 hours? There's the 2 questions. If you can't handle that, I probably won't see you on Friday. You probably won't do a stream Friday. But I hope you do, because there's a lot of people waiting for this stream. If at the start, anyone did use the B systems, right? So what? We can move on. Just say it. Yeah, and what? That's all they had to do. But you can't expect me not to question it when it doesn't make sense and you use my name. It doesn't make sense. It's not adding up. If I sent 3 people to anyone's chat or a house party or anything, or you're having a group to meet up with lads and you're getting told people are turning up and you see the numbers like, oh yeah, man, 80 people in my chat. Big up you lot, man. Who's going to? Fucking Arteta in, Arteta out. We're going to win this. 2 hours worth of me just banging on. Not one comment. Come on. It's not adding up there, lad. So I left it. Got on with my life. I'm gaming, doing it again. I get ready to go. I'm like, yo, but this time, because it was the second time, from the first burner, I was like, oh yeah, whatever. I was pissed off, so basically, straight up question, Conky in or out. No question, no comments, nothing for another 2 hours. I was playing Uncharted as well at that time. The first time he raided me, I was playing Call of Duty. I was building that team before I got mic banned, yeah? He raided me on Call of Duty, I never forget that. The time he asked me to visit his channel, I was just talking about football. There was no gaming. I think there was NFL or something was on. I was literally just a fill stream. And he come in, spent a few days and about 25 minutes each time he come in to spend whipping me, grooming me as these gooners do. Where's he been ever since? Because your channel's exploded now. You now can run your mouth like your big boy and call my name out. Aaron talks Arsenal. It doesn't work like that, mate. You botted me, just own up to it and we can all move on. But don't ever call my name out and think I'm not going to come and speak to you again. Because I will come and speak to you, because AFC didn't mention my name. No one should have mentioned my name, and you did. And you don't know me to mention my name. If you want to know me, open your channel. Let me come on, let me say to all you little gooners what they really need to be told, and let me say to you, I just think you're fake. If you're not fake, why was it I had 80 people sent to me from your community? And no one said hello. Wouldn't you feel bad? My mates got sent over and they didn't say hello. Well, yeah, I feel like, what? Why have you let me down, bro? Make me look like an idiot. You get it? But that's all that was, yeah. That's all been and done. Let's get on with the football. Arsenal and Wigan. I'll leave that off. Just leave it like that. And we'll sit here. I'm going to turn the camera off. I am still here. I am sorry, but I need a drink. I need a little smoke. I'm not arguing with anyone. This ain't going to go far. I probably won't be on the channel Friday. If anything experiments from this, I'm happy. If it don't, at least I know I've said what I need to say, mate, and it ain't happening. You think you can stitch me up for being a cunt when I'm not, You got the wrong end of the stick because you raided me twice. You've admitted that. And you say you've done nothing wrong, but I'm just asking. It makes no sense when no one commented for 2 hours, bro. That's not adding up to me. All right? So Aaron Talks Arsenal. I'll see you Friday, yeah? In your chat. But come over to Aaron Talks Football on Friday and come and watch this conversation. It'd be funny. It won't go off how people expect it to go off. I've got to control myself because my anxiety kicks in because I know they're chatting shit, bro. And I'll be there like, whatever, bro. Listen, why did you bot me? Oh, I do. And he'll probably just kick me out because I just asked, well, it makes no sense. And then I'll ask the panel, guys, if it happened to you, how would you feel? How would you feel, fun? How would anyone feel? It's heartbreaking. Like, yeah, man, 80 people, big up you lot, man. Got better good as watching me, bro. Fucking there. And then, like, no one. Like, yeah. Excuse me. Anyway, right. How can you not know? That's what I was saying. How can you not know? That was it. I was like, oh, I'll leave. That. I didn't even mention. I know, bro. That's the funny thing. You didn't mention it at all. This is why I know he's a bit. He say things and he thinks he can get away with it. No. You botted a real one, mate. I'm too real to leave it. You botted me twice. I left it. I said what I had to say in my own time. But now you're calling my name out 7 months later in the new year because you got bombed on you. Now you're calling my name out. So you're putting me under the bus. So this talk. That guy is a Man City fan. What guy? What one? The one in the middle? The one who's just nodding like a little puppy. No one questioned him, man. I would have questioned him. Big up Funk. I do need to jump. I need to jump. I'll get it out. But don't waste your time. You know what I mean? There's no waste. These guys ain't on it. You know what I mean? They're on it. They talk it all. Get off the mic. Come and meet me. You know what I mean? They're not on it. And I don't want any volumes like that. I'm not here for that. I'm too old. I've got kids in that. I just want people to not use my name thinking they're going to get away with it. And I'm going to sit here and let you raid me twice and comment about my name that I'm the bad guy with 140 people watching. So all them people need to see my side of the story. Am I right or wrong? That's all I want to know. He said his side. I need my side said. But I'm saying it now. The people who are on his panel are not going to see this. So I'm just covering my ass because I know what I know. And am I right or am I wrong, bro? You two, please let me know. I know I'm obviously a bit rushy and all that, but you guys physically know what I'm getting at. I've done nothing wrong here. You know what I mean? Whoever's in the chat on the day you come over to say, I'll come over and view my channel, I can't remember. But I've done nothing wrong here. Just sitting here calmly on my own talking about football, and I get a guy just like any other person come in. Oh, yeah, mate, big up yourself. Come and view my channel, So I'm like, yeah, bro, cool, okay. When do you do your streams and all this? He's like, Friday. Yeah, okay. So I'll go over. A year later, I was sitting here with him fucking botting me, and now I'm accused of being a fucking wrong in it, calling him a bot man. It's like, you are Mr. Bot until you prove it's wrong. Because I just see 80 people not comment. And I want to know how you would feel if I raided you with 80 people and no one commented. I would feel bad that my community didn't comment until you. I would feel bad. And he don't. Obviously, he just said it. It's not my problem, not my business. So what are you here for? It makes me laugh. You don't care about your community, but you're just happy to send them to someone. Not my problem if they didn't comment. It's not my fault if a few people left the building. No, 80 people stayed for 2 hours out. Oh, mate, these guys, man. Tampon level. Whoever's clipping it, please just let Aaron know. I've already spoke to him on Instagram. He ain't on it. I'm telling you fucking right. He ain't on it. I'm not on it like him, and he ain't on it like me. I don't want to fight. He ain't ready for a fight. I'd hurt him. He ain't ready for it, and I don't want this internet battles. I just want him to know that I am not no cunt that you could just use my name like you did last night. It's not happening, Aaron Talks Arsenal. It's not happening, bro. I've done nothing wrong. You come to me 3 times with different people who didn't comment in my chat. If you was to raid anyone publicly, go and raid Lee Gunner. Go and raid Northside. If your comments don't come through, they would say, what's all this about? Or they'll just move on. With me, I can blatantly tell it's not right because I've got hardly anyone viewing the chat. My channel's not blowing up, yeah? Because I'm too fucking real, apparently. Because obviously, you're using bots. Your channel's gone boom. People don't use bots. It stays how it is. I'm still halfway to the fucking 1,000 though, ain't I? Without using anything. So your channel can explode by the starting line that you use, which is called bots. That's not an issue. But when you raided me, it didn't make sense. It's just not adding up. That's all it is. You can say they're not bots all you want. whether they're bots or not, it just don't add up to any other human once I explain it. So I send 80 people to you, or 20 or 10, and no one says anything for 2 hours. Would you question it? Well, yeah, of course I would. Would you question it? Well, yeah, would you? No, I wouldn't be bothered. Cool. So you're not really bothered. Just like him when he said it's not my fault they didn't comment. If a few people left or a few people stayed and they didn't comment, it's not my problem. So why are you sending your community over to someone then if you're not bothered? Why don't you just leave the stream and say, boys, see you tomorrow? But no, you felt the good deed, which is great. The good deed was to help out someone who's an Arsenal fan in the community, and it backclashed. And now you're trying to rub my name into it as if I'm the bad person. And I can't accept that. So, Aaron, I can't accept you using my name, Aguna Matata, as though I've done something wrong, because it means no worries, yeah? There's no worries. You say what you want. You didn't use bots. No worries, bro. No worries, my guy. I'm going to sit back on the tip and watch Arsenal, bro. You get it? You really don't bother me, bro. Just leave my name out your mouth. And if you use my name again, I will be picking up more clips I've already got down, because there's a lot of things you have said bad, yeah? And you've been caught saying it, so. And not me. I'm just letting you know, there's people called twins out there. Their actual names are twins, yeah? And they don't like me. They don't like any Arsenal YouTuber. They hate us because we're doing nothing for the team. I'm starting to get too much off them because they really just want us to win. And they're saying, if this don't happen this season, if I see anyone who's on YouTube, yeah, because they do know what I look like, obviously, they're my mates. And they told me I'm a cunt sitting here in a fucking mask. Why don't I sort it out? And I've had to explain to them why. And they said, get it off. Stop going on there, mugging the team off. But I've got my own friends mouthing at me. Just think you lot have got your faces open. If these twins come, mate, there ain't just two of them. And they know what you look like. And they hate it because what we're saying, we're not acting on it. And I'm telling you, that guy who's saying, I want babies with Arteta, mate, do not turn up to the parade. Just a big warning, bro. You've announced something which is deadly wrong about our reputation of our Arsenal squad, that you want sex with the manager and have kids with him. Listen, we're not fucking about. Arsenal fans, the real one, right, the big heads who, yeah, they don't like all this stuff, mate. Us lot just chatting and yammering. They're old school. They're like, nah, get down there now, stop the fucking boat. They're proper on it, mate. And us gooners who talk on YouTube, that's like we're managers and essay levels who talk like we want to do something, are waiting for something to happen for us to do so. And big up Hooks as well, because he mentioned it. The ballot system in the ground has stopped everyone communicating to organise anything for us to step up. So what does the YouTubers need to do? Organise your panels like you do. Every game of every end of the month, you organise a stand-up protest. It's not rocket science. It's if you really want to fucking do it. If this mug don't deliver a silverware this season, yeah, that would be 7 years, 22, 31, and non-existence for all 4 cups. Work it out. It's time we make the difference on YouTube and change it. Don't be just like all these sheep and sit here and talk about Arteta this, Arteta that. It'll be meh. 6 years gone by, meh, still sitting here. Another year's gone by. Still the players are washed. He's still this. I don't want this. I don't want to hear about injury. I don't want to hear about this. But because you are hearing it on a weekly basis, what are you doing about it? You literally just said, I don't want to hear this. Well, you got another injury, mate. Ha ha. You still haven't won nothing, mate. What are you doing about it? Ha ha. This is what rival fans are doing. They're looking at all of our gooners and going, you lot are sweaty monks because we're doing nothing about it. But you lively, get all your panels together, go on holiday, have an argument, and then go to everyone else. You lot are lost because this team's made us develop our brain cells as we don't care about each other because you get raided and pretend it's not bots when it is, when it ain't. You don't lie, it is. Then we let it go on big channels. Now he's not on panel shows anymore because all the criteria's gone out. It's already too late. The criteria Igal's had on each panel, people gave him the stage. He's made us sound like we're all delusional. Every random person who does not support football, who know Igal, say all you Arsenal fans are all the same. Rival fans, when someone says we're going to win the quadruple, you delusional Arsenal fan. All Arsenal fans are delusional. Everything we say is contradicted to everyone else thinking we're spastics, we're racist, we're this, we're that. And we are. Look at me sitting in a fucking mask. Why am I like you lot? Because I'm embarrassed to be like you lot, spitting lyrics about your race. You're going to kidnap people, leaving knives on doorsteps. We're Arsenal fans as a community. We should be rivaling us at the fucking years, the Chelsea, the West Ham, like we used to back in the day. We're sitting here arguing at each other. You got Des and Cisco Discos. Dixo, do not disgrace the granddad of our fucking community. He used to fight on the street for Arsenal, used his fists. His name is Jez. You've disrespected him. I don't socialise with your language to him, calling him a pussyhole and that. You don't do that. Obviously, you wouldn't do that to your own family because Jez ain't related. He's still Arsenal basis. So big up Lee Gunner for putting it to you like that. As an Arsenal community, we can stick together, no matter what. But you've got Northside versus Cisco right now. Because of Dan Potts letting all these people on the channel, which has now caused a conflict, yeah? And he ain't the only ones, there's a lot. You've got the Chelsea boys, you've got Spliff versus CB. Clips it up, got them all. YouTube's infected everyone with the brain cells to talk how they want. And when it comes to action, tonight it's a great result. If we going to sit and wait again. You've got to learn to stick up for it. This is brilliant. To display like tonight is absolutely fantastic. I'm loving it. But you've got to realise us fans could do a lot more with the game of YouTube. Change it all. Stand up. And I've heard the excuse a few times. So many people are using the excuse of, what's his name? Turkish has done it before. DJB and Aaron used it before. That, Turkish tried it, right? Yeah, Turkish did try it. 5 people turned up, apparently. It was 500. Anyway, if only fucking 2 people turned up, you're still starting a protest. You're still starting a marker. So if you've done it once, why hasn't he done it again? And if they know he did it and it didn't work, what are you scared of? Just trying it again. When you get the following in your chat daily, you can just ask a simple question. I've had enough. I'll tell you what, if this happens, I'm going to do this. It doesn't mean anything because you're not doing anything directly for the actual club. This is the problem. It's the killer. I can say I'm going to do a protest on my own. I look like a twat. Why don't I protest with everyone else? Coming out of the ground once a month, end of game, at home, win, lose or draw. You start off a little standoff now. It's not going to happen because no one wants it. You could easily do it, lads. Every game you come out of that stadium, win, lose or draw, the end of the month, a home game, you stay there and go, I'm unhappy. And you interview everyone who's unhappy. You just say, are you unhappy with that? Because obviously you're going to see the faces pissed off. You speak to them. Arsenal Fan TV have done it. Why is the new case not doing it? You go to the game, yeah, come outside and do your protest and just start doing that. If you're really not happy, just state, I'm not happy with that. He needs to start going, mate. This needs to change. And you get people come over and ask you questions. But because that doesn't happen, people just go from the ground home, which is fine. But we've been sitting here for 20 years, people. And I've only just started YouTube, just like Aaron. And we already know people use stuff to get quicker in the game. That's fine. But when you look at it, your quickness has made you look like an idiot because you've botted a real one who's still waiting for you to stand up. When you keep putting it on AFC, we're waiting for you. And no, we don't think you've got a good pool. You've got a good base of people who will listen to you that you could easily just go, guys, I've had enough. I'm a fridge freezer. Listen, in the poll, there's a comments there. Whoever's agreeing with me, I'll see you outside. But you'll never do that because you think because Turkish has done it and it failed, you're not going to try it. But with DJB's age, Kenny Ken's age, and all your knowledge that you all know as humans, you would work it out by now. We would have all worked it out by now. The kids are watching us just talk. So later on in 10 years, when something happens in the planet with football or whatever, the kids are just going to go, oh, I'll tell you what, my country sucks. I'm going to make a YouTube channel. I'm happy with this. I'm happy with that. They give me homework on a Friday. I don't like my teacher. Oh, mate, I can't believe I've got to pay bills. I'm 18 now. This is bollocks. I thought I could sit here and talk about things all day and it all improve. My dad used to do it. My mum used to have a go at him because he used to be on the internet and talking about Arsenal and Arteta. That was 20 odd years ago. Oh God, my dad lost his net watching the Arsenal daily and talking about it on a daily basis. He never actually stood up for it. He did, but he was waiting for a lot of people. So I'm unhappy. I'm just going to do what everyone else did because I got taught by my dad just to sit on YouTube and talk about it. Then you got another guy over there who's actually in the fucking war, fighting in wars, you know what I mean? Killing his leg off. He's out homeless on the streets. You know what I mean? In 2026, you've got a veteran homeless on the street who's actually been out there with a gun defending this country for what we all know was nothing. So these guys who can change things decide not to. They're like, nah, let my kid go to school, get distracted by Islam and other religions that you don't need to know. Just let him go. Let him learn French and going on a bear hunt in French, not English. Let him distract our kids. Until you wake up and stand up for it, your kids are fucked. I'm not one of them. I stand up. My kid ain't going to school. See in a bit. He's still at school, but the days they tell us he's learning this or doing this, it's like, no, he's not in school tomorrow. See in a bit. Because we stand up for it, people. Stand up for things. You can talk all you want, but stand up for it. So right now, I'm standing up right now. Here you go. Aaron, can I see you on Friday, please, with a link? We can have this nice conversation. Yeah? Don't send your box to me, Aaron. Well, I'm going to show you that bit as well. I desperately need to show you that. I need to show you that bit. This guy really thinks he's smart and funny. I'm going to wait. I'll clip it and show you. This is the final straw. As soon as you've done this, I thought, oh, mate, you could have just said, like, you could have just ended it with a bit of a positivity. It comes up in a minute. Oh, come on. It comes up in a minute. Bless him up, yeah. It's like you're not whipping your feet. Yeah, on the mat and you don't come into that. It's like you're not wiping your feet on the mat and you don't come into the house. Oh. Or you walk backwards in the house and leave your shoes on with shit on it. You always big up. It's spot on. Spot on, bro. Oh. I don't know what you're... I'm spotting about something. I know I'm right. I don't want to go too carried away with it and start effing and blinding because that's where my anxiety kicks in. And I've already told him that. You're triggering my anxiety, so you might win this argument. But there's no argument to have. I know what I know. And you've tried it last night, well, on Friday. You know what I mean? He should have just not said my name, man. You didn't, so I rate you, bro, because you didn't mention anything. You didn't say, I'll give him a cut. I said this. You said, you know what I mean? Man buys box. Yeah, let's move on.
No. That's what we want. That's what we do
There we go.
the call-in show for. Do you know what I mean? To just have some voices on, come in and say their thing. Do you know what I mean? That's what it's all about. You do it properly. No, thank you. No, thank me. Thank you. That's what it's all about, man.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
be part of it. No. Honestly, the pleasure's all mine, brother. What we've got.
If you do 15 of these streams and look from the start to the end, yeah.
I'll say no more.
I'll say no more.
We're going to raid all the bots that I bought.
Look.
We're going to send them all the bots that I bought. So sorry for sending you all the bots that I've paid for.
Oh, there you go.
On that note.
Right, so you see it, people. You've blatantly seen all of them smiling, agreeing, laughing like it's a joke, yeah? Cool. Cool. No worries, bro. No worries, Aaron. No worries, Aaron. Sorry for sending bots over, yeah? Cool. You're acting like the kid right there. Just like when you were speaking to Dan, Positive Dan, you're going, oh, come back down to earth. As a human, collectively, direct yourself on the PC or internet a bit better. Today I said to the missus, I'm not going to go on there fuming. I might go off track a few bits. But I'm going to keep this like I'm on the door speaking to customers who are giving me negatives and just turn them and say, you can't say nothing to me. I know what I know. I know the product's better than what you've got in your house, and this will save you money, and you will sign up. This guy thinks he's getting away with calling my name out 4 times in half an hour, as if he's Jack the Jones big bollocks, and the whole community are loving it off. Well, they don't really understand that all it is he botted me, I called him out on it, and now he don't like it. That's all this is. That's all it is, bro. If you want to take it further, I'll meet you at the parade, mate. I'll meet you at the parade, brother. No dramas. I'll meet you at any parade with a split. You can bring your little sniff pipe if you want. We can meet up, bro. It's on. If you want it like that, or we can just hug. Or we can just chat shit and bot each other again. Because I'll go and buy some bots. When they hit 1,000, I'm going to buy 100 bots and bot every fucker. I'm raiding everyone who's live with bots. I'm going to do it just for the crack. I'm actually going to record it. I'm going to buy bots. Look, I'm buying them right now. I'm going to record everything, even buying the fuckers. As soon as it hit 1,000, I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy bots, motherfucker. I'm going to raid motherfuckers out there. I'm going to say, sorry to send you bots, motherfuckers. Oh, shit. See what anxiety does? It makes you go on one. It makes you... Really... Yeah, like, I'm going to do nothing. No need to call me out like you fucking rough and... Why are you mentioning my name, blood? Nothing to do with you. My name ain't gone down. I'll go on holiday and fuck up with no money, and then you... My community, bro. What are you talking about, Aaron? All you had to do is be honest, brother. Because I'm a real one. You're supposed to be real, calling out Arteta. Why can't someone call you out? You're fine enough to call everyone else out. You call Dan Positive Dan a cunt and this, so you're going to slap him, he's got a smoking head and balloon head and this. I'm literally just calling you out about your bot system, and you've cried about it. And you let yourself expose last night in one flip for me to take and go, cool, that's all I needed to know. You even said, why would I need to do that to boost your channel? And even if I did raise him with views, it was my audience. Cool, so are you not embarrassed that your audience didn't fucking say anything? Great audience, man, world-class legends and that. 80 of them for 2 hours. Fucking you know me. We do with worms, yeah? That's what we do with fake news, yeah? Right, get these things. Yeah, you gotta down to the food. I'm sorry. I have to get off the negative, go back to positive, man. Forget the waste, man. Forget anyone who thinks they know it's not a bot system. We all know it is. Let's just move on and be positive. Arsenal are going to win the quadruple. Maybe the quadruple. Back down to reality. Whoops, there goes whoops. To reality. People, if I stand right now, you'll see my face. Because we ain't one fuck all, no one's seeing it. Apart from Scott. Mate, it's 3 in the morning, I'm watching NFL. UFC guy, you drop a bomb. I know what you look like. Win the league and the Champions League, the whole fucking world will know what I look like. Until then, why have you been a nonce and gone in some fucking group chat and tried to find my name and picture? You dirty Roman. My kids are in them photos. You dirty nonce, man. But the guy after tomorrow and the guy before tomorrow, he's certainly still around, aren't you, Scott? How's Mr. Hand? Dave Hand? John Hand, whatever his name is. Just asking a few questions. Once the rants start going, you might as well spread the news, you know what I mean? Spread the beans, get your ironing board out, fucking iron everything out. Weigh everyone in on the scales to see what you get out of it. You know what I mean? Just throw everyone under the bus. You know what I mean? Good number got thrown under the bus for doing fuck all. I'm going to sit here and be quiet and let everyone speak. No. You fucking got me wrong, my guy. You got me fucking wrong, bro. I'm not here to be bitched on, and you fucking bitched on me by raiding my motherfucking channel. But before you raided my motherfucking channel, you come round to suck my channel. Oh, bro, come and see what man's got. Man's channel's gonna go kaboom, man, yeah, man, this, man, that, man, bad man. You're pussy or blood. You come to my channel and said, come and visit you. I come and no one knows about hot stuff. You stupid. Are you nuts? Are you down? You not know hot stuff. How can anyone who's an Arsenal fan not know hot stuff? I don't care if you're 2 years old, bro. Your dad didn't book you hot stuff. I don't care if you're 50 and you've forgotten about hot stuff. Work it out, bro. What's hot stuff? What's hot stuff? It ain't a cup of tea, bro. You know what I mean? This ain't a fucking curry. What's hot stuff? This is hot stuff. The Arsenal frigging team. How can you not forget that? It makes me fume at people, our community, and lost it. Hopefully this dad sitting here, 22 years. We're going to win it next season. Oh, we're going to do it next season. We're going to do it next season. Oh, next season. I'm now 40. We're going to do it next season. Fuck off. You bunch of idiots. What stuff? You don't know about what stuff? How can you not know? It don't make sense. That thing was literally played and sung by our players. No one knows about our stuff. Big up you lot. Hot stuff on North London forever. Hot stuff. Hot stuff. Yeah, bro. Big up. Yeah, man. I know, but I'll talk my mum bought me the tape player. Big up you, bro. What the fuck is all these other guys on your channel for? They know about hot stuff. Makes no logical sense to me. Called out 4 times, isn't it? It's like, why are you calling my name out 4 times? It's like, Arsenal, why have you just scored 4 smashing goals in the first half against Wigan? And now I'm sitting here, just now we're off to Wembley. We're still top of the league, and we're just beating Wigan 4-0, and this is fucking brilliant, mate. I'm going to do a backflip in a minute, land on my shoulder blade, one-handed, goes to hospital. It's absolutely pear-shaped out here. What is going on? I'm sorry if I'm a bit active, you get it. You get it. Kind of, not to be entertaining, but I'm trying to just be myself and not get raised up by this mug calling me out like I'm a dickhead. I ain't got no dramas with no one. Man was sitting on his own, gaming. Man come to my chat. He knocked on my door. I ain't doing it, I'm blazing, I'm doing my thing, rude boy, and you come knock on my door, telling me about your channel. Because I didn't do what you wanted. You know what I mean? Man think I'm a dickhead and that. Ah, fuck you, guys. Wait, it's off to you, great. I'll give you that big hug that you deserve. The big, massive hug. Put a big hug. Motherfucker. Oh, nearly an own goal there. We've got a nice corner out of that. Let's smoke on. Bro, I rolled this, yeah. I still ain't smoked it. I've said this from day dot. You know what I'm like. I'd rather, if I'm chatting and I've got to do it in my hand and I don't smoke it, I love it because it's stopping me from smoking. But then when the rant's over, I know I've got a full one there ready because I haven't touched it. You get it? It's like, yes. Now I can just chill out and have this, a few pulls, and I'll be back. You get it? AFC and Funk, fucking love you two, man. I needed this just to fucking, like, fuck off. No need for it, man. It's just like when he dropped the one bomb on the old OSG and he just went, you and McManus are a disgrace. That's all he said. The guy's too real. He literally dropped you to a disgrace because they weren't supporting me as much as they were not supposed to, but you do it. As a community, as a friend, you do it. You know what I mean? You support each other. AFC from day dot is the only guy who's out there telling people, can you just support him a bit more? That's it. That's it. He ain't telling them, look, get the fuck over there. You lot are cunts, wherever it is. Literally, can you just support Gunnar Matata a bit more? That was it. Because they didn't, he went over and said, you two are disgraced. Mate, AFC, fucking legend, bro. He's looking out for everyone. That's all he's doing. And he's getting called, he's my cheerleader in that. It's like, look, why are you now abusing him for asking you a simple question of why don't you support the other guy who's an Arsenal fan? We're all supposed to be Arsenal fans. If I was a Tottenham-Chelsea rival, then yes, opinionate me, call me what you want. I'll see you when we play you. But we're supposed to be all Arsenal community in one space of YouTube. And look how we're all treating each other. No getting out of it. Gundown was the first person to get slated and neglected from all of you when it was nothing to do with you. And just like this was nothing to do with me last night. It was AFC and Aaron pulled my name into it. So now I'm involved. Cool, I'll come out and speak. But where are you? I'll see you Friday. No getting out of it, bro. It's on Instagram. Get me all essay in that, like, it was all my fault that I'm listening to people and all that. It's all there, what he said to me. I'm like, you've actually said all this. Cool, okay, I'll take that. I don't know if you're telling the truth or not. I just know what I know. So Friday, we'll come to it. But then when I listen to it deeply, what he's saying last night, it's like, why would I do that? To help yourself out. And if I did do it, it was my audience I sent him over and they didn't comment and all this. It's not my problem. That's another question. Don't you feel embarrassed? Well, no. Well, why would I feel embarrassed? Because you sent people to a guy and they didn't say anything to him. Well, it's not my fault. Well, don't you feel embarrassed? Well, no. Okay. You know what I mean? It would just probably the conversation would probably end up like that. It's like, you're really not feeling bad that you sent 80 people to someone and they didn't comment. No, not my problem. Cool. So you really don't care, do you? No. Because if they were genuine fucking family, relatives or best friends or anyone, I would expect my fucking community to go and chat to the guy I've sent them to drop one comment. Say Arsenal win, I'll set her out, or whatever. Nothing. And then they don't care because they say, well, it's not my fault if they do comment or they left or they stayed or they do comment. It's nothing to do with me. It's not my problem. You just said it. It's your audience. So I must. Is that the point where you two are saying I'm spot on? Because that's the way I see it. Do you know what I mean? It's like you send the bots to them. Yeah, violation, bro. Yeah, bro, I'm violating everyone. My guy's trying to violate me. As I said, try to violate me. If I did something wrong, I wouldn't even be piping up. I'd have left it. But he's trying to violate me by using my name 4 times in a category of he thinks this, he thinks I'm doing this. And then right at the end, as you see, he's like, oh, sorry, I don't send your bots out. All mugging the situation off. So now it's like, cool, you want to be that sort of situation? I'll take it to the next step. And I'll see you Friday, my friend. Not physically face to face, because that would never happen. None of them have got a bottle to meet me at Tony Adams' statue when we win this fucking parade, mate. I've already stated it and I'll never stop saying it. Guna Matata will be at the Tony Adams statue once we win the fucking Champions League or Premier League. After the parade and everything's celebrated, I'll be at the Tony Adams statue all day, every day, waiting. If anyone wants to speak to me, this will either be half off or full off this season, which I won't do, it'll still be on, but we might win a trophy, because then that's how I'm going to see you. So don't forget, if anyone wants to speak to me because you hate what I'm saying or you think I think he's running bots and it ain't or whatever, meet me at the Highbury, meet me at the Arsenal, meet me anywhere around you want and we can have to talk about whatever you want. But I want to be lifting up the trophy. That's all I want. And this thing can come off and I can sit there and go, my boy, let's go. We're going to this parade. Get him on my shoulders and celebrate with him like I did. But no, we're waiting. Right now, tonight, we're 4-0, so we look beautiful. No conversation will be negative tonight. It's all sweet and rosy until you get to the actual point of what's really happened. But what's happened down there? Team's fucked. We've got so many injuries. And it's only Wigan, so it's not like, yeah, we smashed them out, let's get really excited. Wigan are crap. So it's Wigan, we're expecting to beat them. I'm expecting 6. 4 is better than none. And guys, whoever's clipped it up, I'm hoping that you take it personally and give it to Aaron properly this time and say, look, he said it on a calmer level. I mean, because you must have got some raging out there, mate. I'll fucking let you know how it right is. If you don't like it, that's how I know you haven't said anything because you didn't like, right, boy, just, but yeah, cool, because you know I'm fucking real, Aaron. Just it in your eyes and your lips. I was just reading it out, like, whoa, yeah, I got sent a few clips, and I thought, whoa, man, it's a bit of a shame. No, it's not a bit of a shame. It's a shame that you fucked up. You sent people to me who ain't real, and I'm calling you out on it. You don't like it. And you tried to disguise it by saying, yeah, I've heard about that. I got sent a few clips. I was like, whoa, really? Yeah, really? You know I'm fucking real, bro. You could have just kept it shut. Have it. What? 27 minutes in, come on, you goodness, 4-0 up. But if we did this other games, yeah, we'd win the quadruple this season. There's no other way of looking at it. Right now, we're smashing. It's like, it's Wigan, though. Do you know what I mean? That's what annoys me. I'm looking at it like, yeah, man, but it's Wigan. You got to look, it's Wigan. Like, oh, yeah. Great. Yeah, that just doesn't add up. It doesn't, bro, does it? It literally doesn't. If you was in the chat and you sent 4 people to me, it's like Tony and Bugaloo, yeah? They send the whole mad ones to us, yeah? And we're sitting here, not one of them comments, but Tony and Bugaloo say, raid Guna Matata, big up funk. And they leave. No Dre, no Danielle, no Max, no Will, none of them comment. You know that's bots, wouldn't you? Come on. And this guy's trying to slide it out like, oh, no. Listen, I believe in what I know, mate. A violation you tried, it ain't happening. So I'm now on your case. Because you fucked up. You should have just owned up to it and left it, but you didn't. You mentioned my name and didn't own up to it. Aaron didn't need to mention your name. Goes to show he knows what I was on about when I said you're the teaser who does bots. Yeah, that's what I said. He didn't need to mention it, but he knew it. And that's what I said. Anyone who's in the game of YouTube, yeah, understand, I'm not here to fuck around. I'm here to promote our team needs to be better. If the community's not following that, that's on you. But when you use me 3 times by coming to my channel, telling me about your channel, I come over, no one knows about hot stuff, I leave. The person whose voice I didn't like, but I liked his info, was gunned down. Yeah? He went on holiday, we all know the story, with Northside and Lee Gunner. They had an argument. The whole Arsenal community do not speak to that one guy now. Yeah? And none of them even went on this holiday. But because they're in the bandwagon with the other 2, who are not even in England, it's the same profile. They're now neglecting other people who ain't on their wavelength. So Aaron come over to me. I didn't suck his dick. I've been neglected, basically. This is what it means, yeah? Boycotted. Because they're all out there knowing my name, because apparently he's even said it. I liked what he said. So why did you never come over after you introduced yourself? You never come back. You always creamed over your channel. I come over, you're fake. Then you help me out, which is a good thing. I respect him for thinking he can raid me. If they were real, none of this would have happened. Because they were fake, he can't handle it knowing that it's out there, knowing I know you're fake. I've said you're fake. You use bots and you're trying to cover it by last night saying what you said. All you had to do is not mention it, own up to it. Not mention, oh, he thinks I'm doing this, thinks I'm doing that. No, I don't think. I know you're doing what you're doing. Because a human would contact me in a face-to-face or comment questions. It's impossible for 2 hours, not one comment. I speak way too much energetic. I was playing a game, so I would have been smoking. There's no one on this planet, 80 people in 2 hours ain't saying fuck all to a boo to a goose to me. It ain't happening. I'm not that fucking delusional. I'm telling you that now, Aaron. There's no fucking way on this earth. You've sent 80 people to me, your words, twice, and not one comment. And you're thinking I'm fuming because I think you're botting me. Or my views didn't stay, or your community of audience didn't speak to me. Wouldn't you be ashamed about that? There's 4 or 5 questions straight to this little plum. Just for him to get on with his own little life or whatever he wants to talk about next, because there was no need for it. But he had to do it, and he did it. And I'm like, cool, you've mentioned my name now. Now I can come out and speak, and that's what I'm doing. Aaron didn't need to mention your name. Goes to show he knew what I was on about when I said you. Yeah, exactly. The reason why I love about Funk, yeah, he don't need to know the ins and outs. He's logical. He's a human. He understands what's going on. He says, I go, Funk, this guy's been here 6 years, no trophy, go or stay. Here, obviously, he's got to go. Because it's common sense. You ain't delivered fuck all for 6 years. You've got to be off. So we asked the same question to these numpties. You raided him 2 hours, no comment. Are they real or are you fake? Oh, I sent over real people, as far as I'm aware. They were in my chat. Yeah, so your viewers who are in your comments are saying, hello, big Aaron, blah, blah, blah. You sent them to me. None of them commented on my channel. So I'm now asking you. It makes no sense. It does not add up. You're trying to whisper it by saying, oh, yeah, I've heard about you and Aguna Matata. Cool. What about me and Aguna Matata? Oh, yeah, he's been saying I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Cool. So you're trying to get out of it that you're trying to say that I think you're doing it, which I know you're doing it. There's a question. How do you feel knowing that I know you did raid me with fake bots? And anything they say, just come out of it. How do you mean? How do you mean that you didn't raid me with 80 bots when 80 people come and said hello, but they didn't say hello? So how do you mean that you sent your audience to me? Aaron, how do you mean you sent your audience to me? How do you mean? Well, I pressed send and they went to you. Cool. How do you mean that no one spoke to me because they may have left when 80 people are still in the chat? What do you mean that I'm seeing as that is a bot when you're saying it's not a bot? But I'm just saying what I'm seeing. 80 people, no comments. And then at the end of the stream, basically, AFC got to you because right at the end of the stream, they're like, oh, sorry, I won't send the bots to you. And then you put your hood up and go, don't send the bots. Cool. A real adult who don't use this fucking bullshit system, who hasn't been found out, would not act like that. You would have just left it from that one convo, because on your convo, you even said it, and that's enough said on that. So you've been waiting, edging it all the way for the half an hour, 30 minutes of you ending the stream, and then you come out of that right at the end. So the whole 30 minutes was in your head. You could tell by your body language and your facial expression. This is what's so funny. You can see when you're talking, you disappear for a few minutes, hours. Every time you come back, your facial expression changes. Your speech changes, Aaron. Are you doing something you shouldn't be doing behind closed doors in the bathroom, Aaron? Because every time you do come back, your face changes, your speech changes, your chin sort of ways, your eyes go a bit different. There's something you're definitely doing for you to have an attitude like that, thinking that you can go up to the chair with your chest out and start calling me, I'm a fake guy, I do this and that, and it's going to happen like the way you said it. It's not going to happen that way. Let me just explain to you, it doesn't happen like that. I'm not here for you to bot me 3 times and say that I'm in the wrong when all I said is, how can I be botted? No one said anything. This makes no sense. This don't add up. It makes no sense. How do you feel as the Arsenal community? There you go, 84 in the chat, get rated, 84 in the chat. Nothing, so is it bots or is it the chat? At the time, wasn't world-class chat. because a world-class people would comment. That's what they're all class. They're all called a world-class chat. So back then, they couldn't have been world-class because they didn't do anything. They just sat there for 2 hours. But they're supposed to be world-class. When I heard it, I let him know. Now I'm waiting because it's not adding up. It's just not adding up. It's not a problem on my side. Just be real. It's like I'm sitting here and someone fresh who's nothing to do with our community just raid me and go, sorry, mate, I saw you live. Big up. And his chat was like, how you doing, mate? That'd be cool. Because at least I've got a bit of communication. But when you say just a cheeky raid, mate, and then one person goes big up, and then 2 hours later you're sitting here like, is anyone still there? You lot alright? Is anyone like, you want Cronky out, or are you going to stand up and protest? Is my gameplay good? Do you like any games? What's going on? And then you start saying like, can you just fuck off then? And then eventually the chat started fucking off. Because I told him to. It's mad, isn't it? It's like bots. They hear the word fuck and it's automatically communicated to the system that says, right, he said fuck, that means fuck off. You know what I mean? They must have a self-control program to command with what people are saying when they say the words. As soon as I said, can you fuck off now? The chat went back down to my 4 original guys. And that's what's so amazing. There's no getting out of it. It's just weird. I saw numbers for 2 hours and I said, fuck off, and the numbers went. It's like, oh, cool, got rid of them. That's nice, go to bed. And then he did it again. Give me another goal, please. Just so fun, understand. I've been mentioned before on quite a few streams, but he's never mentioned my name. He's always just gone, I don't do it, let's get off that he's always wanted to get off the conversation, obviously. You know what I mean? No one really wants to talk about the truth. Let's break this down, yeah? Oh, it's amazing, man. I just want to know how others would feel, simple. How would you literally feel? Some people would say, I wouldn't give a damn. That's you. You don't give a damn. Cool. How does he feel knowing he's raided you and no one said anything? So there's two people who are feeling different things. The one who gets raided, but I don't care. Big up him. I don't care. I don't give a fuck, man. Man got a few views out of it. Big up, big up. Cool. Okay. But the person who raided you, how does he feel knowing that it was either bots or real people just do comment? There's questions everywhere. And that one, obviously, if I was to send out over any number of people and no one said anything, you lot can work it out. You don't do that. If anyone wants to clip this up, please do. Make sure I said to Aaron, I'll see you Friday, mate. It'd be nice to have the link just to speak to you. If you're saying they're not bots, why didn't no one comment for 2 hours? And if you're saying, I don't know, it's not my business, cool. Are you not embarrassed that you sent audience to someone and they didn't say nothing? If he still says no, then I'm talking to a fucking dead wall. You know what I mean? A red wall does not want to be rebuilt. It's just there, cement falling off it, crumbling inside, with people around it just looking and going, that's a beautiful wall, and that is fucking it. I was just like, cool, I'll go back to how I was, just don't fucking raid me again, leave me alone. The question would be, how would you feel and what would you do about it? I don't want to be avoiding, but I am. I need my own say, end of. Again, big up last question, big up Gavin L. Only one top man. By the way, the raid was last year, yeah. Big up Yeti. Just literally covering my ass for everything so everyone understands. If anyone's seen this, because obviously I know I'm being clipped up now, and you've obviously clipped me up when I was rage baiting. So it's like Lee Gunner when he gets clipped up, it's always the negative parts. And then Aaron's obviously looked at that and gone, oh, wow, whoa, I didn't know, whoa, yeah, you talk some sense, mate. Yeah, you said it, I talk sense. So you can put two twos together, Aaron. You know I'm not going to bullshit when I talk, because you've stated it in so many chats that I thought he was all right. He talks sense. I like what he says. So what is the difference, Aaron, when I'm now calling you out for your bullshit? What is the difference? Am I still talking sense and you like what I say and I'm a cool geezer with you, you're a cool geezer with me, even though I don't know you? Your words, bro, your words. It's all on your stream. I thought me and him was cool. I don't know you. How can we be cool if I don't know you? But then again, we question it. Yeah? But you're not happy to be questioned. But you like the way I say and what I speak because you've already stated that. I like him. I like what he speaks about. He speaks facts. Cool. So am I lying about them being bots and you're fake? Or are you just lying to everyone else pretending that you're big bollocks and you're really fake? Because there's a question here, bro. 1 minute I talk sense and I know what I'm talking about. Now I've offered you out with the question of your bot in the system and you're saying I'm chatting shit, basically. But he's already said I talk facts. So now I talk bullshit, apparently. What do we do about this one, eh? What are we going to do about this one? It is ludicrous. So we go back to that one again. 2 raids in 1 year. One was free, nice. One was 80. What happened? Again, the same raider. You tell me. Someone just tell me it was obviously bots. And if it wasn't, why didn't they comment? Because they didn't want to. Cool. So you're not embarrassed about that, no? Oh, I don't care. If my chat don't want to speak to you, that's their problem. But you sent them and they stayed for 2 hours. What do we do about it? I'd question your chat, mate. I'd question them. I'd say, mate, I sent you over there and you didn't do nothing. And then the only thing they can come out with is, well, I don't know who's in the chat. Whoever's there, I just sent them over. I don't even know how many I sent over. Cool. You just literally just sent over 2, 3 people it could have been. But no, you sent over 80. Oh, good. That's the perfect. I like that one. Look, you use something to help you. That's cool. So when you raid someone who's real, what do you expect us not to question it? Just saying. I'm going to question it, ain't I? You raided me. You think I'm not going to question it, but you call out my name. I'm only literally going through this one more and then I'm stopping. So to get people out there will be clipping this up. I'm hoping he's getting a message right now. I'm hoping he's sitting there like, oh, he's going on about it again. Yeah, because you've accused me of doing something I didn't do. Nothing to do with this conversation. You dragged my name into it again when you started it all from day dot by coming to my channel and saying, come and view yours. That was the first attempt of you saying, hello, good matata. And I did what you wanted, which was come over and say hello. I did what you wanted. Because I didn't follow up what you wanted, you've now gone on the bandwagon of thinking you can mouth off my name and think I'm going to sit back and relax. It ain't happening, Aaron. It's your own chance. This ain't going to get violent, but my speech impairment will turn into fuck this, fuck that, because my anxiety will kick in. So I've already covered myself on Instagram. I'm not a person to have a good conversation with if I know I'm fucking right and I've been mugged off, yeah? The conversation gets a bit like you're going to get punched in, bro, because my anxiety, you've triggered me. I'm mentally ill, Arsenal fan, triggered, yeah? You caused this, but I'm not letting it affect me because I know I'm fucking right. It's just wrong-uns like you who think you're clever go and swerve your word around. So I'm coming on your channel on Friday. If I'm not on your channel Friday, you can tell you bottled the job, mate. You're like Arteta, you bottled it. And all of you can cook all you want because I'll just cook you back for cooking the people you're cooking. Because you're doing exactly the same. You can't say you didn't bot me with 80 people for 2 hours, no comments, when you're slagging off Arteta. Because he's been here 6 years, no delivery. I got botted for 2 hours, no delivery, no comment. So you can challenge one person. Why can't we challenge you? Is it because you don't like the truth? This is the issue. People don't like the truth. And all them people on that panel, if people want to see it again, you're not going to show it all, but I'll show you the panel again. If any of them on there Friday, I'm going to ask every single one of these fuckers, yeah? Because they're all smiling there, nodding right at the end when he was saying, oh, but I won't bot you and all that. Look at them all smiling, yeah? I'll ask all you cunts, yeah? If he fucking raided you and no one said anything, how would you fucking feel? You can all sit there and smile all you want, you cheeky rats, yeah? Look at ya. Glinchy talks Glasgow TV, Macy, this bellend and that bellend. All of ya are listening to this guy. You need to hear my side of the story, yeah? You're all sitting there. Robert Hood as well. All of you guys in the chat. Anyone who's in the chat, speak to me on Friday. Let me on the panel just like these, yeah? Pick me this direction, that direction. Pick me up fucking side down. Do what you want. Just let me on the panel and I'll say exactly what I've got to say. Sitting there smirking like all laughing and that. You lot ain't got a clue, mate. It makes no sense. You can all laugh all you want because it just goes to show you all know he's a dickhead if you're laughing at that bit. You know what I mean? You're kids like, oh, so it's you bots. Oh, it's all just laugh at it. But you don't know the other side of the story. So you're literally just laughing at one side of the story. So let's have a proper conversation with my fucking side of the story. And that's why I say, big up Yeti. How can I get raided by Yeti, who's a legit raider, but then Aaron raids me with 80 people and it goes pear-shaped? And this is what I'm saying. Just be real. If at the start someone did use bots, so what? We can move on. Just say yeah and whatever. It was just, I can't expect me not to be questioning it when you said my name. Big time, bro. He done it when he was having a clash with Positive Dan, didn't he? Like, oh, come back down to earth. The whole comments were like, you fucking retard. You're like a kid. You Arsenal fans are spastics. That's what fumes me up. When I hear comments like, I'm like, fucking another one. Why did he have to do that? Even when Positive Dan said we're going to win a quadruple and go down as the best team in history, the comments were like, you fucking Arsenal fans are retards. I hate it. It don't have to be, it could be anything. Like, you Arsenal fans are all the same. So no, I'm not like him. I don't bot my system. I don't speak about quadruples when we've never done the Champions League. I don't speak about being the best team on the planet. I don't kiss out Arteta's arse and want kids with him. That is not me. That is not AFC. That is not funk. That is not any gooner who's a fucking real one. Like, you lot soggy cunts botting your system up, fucking botting a real one, thinking you're going to get away with it, and childish behaviour, you little slag. It ain't happening, Aaron. Do not mug a real one off, brother. And too late. What you said last night, my name 4 times, I'm now onto it to say you botted the system and you're trying to swerve your way out of it. It's not fucking happening. When you use childish behaviour in a situation like that, we know what the fucking truth is, mate. As adults, you acted like a fucking kid there. My son wouldn't even do that. Do you get it? He'd be like, oh, you fucking idiot, and walk away. But you're like, oh, sorry. Live TV and that in front of all your audience, right? You said it. I sent over my audience. Yeah, so your audience are all bantering over a situation what you've caused, and now you've been clocked, you don't like it. Because AFC pulled you up on it again. Just a little reminder. Don't forget, AFC's just reminding everyone. He ain't there saying anything about Guna Matata. He literally just dropped a bombshell of what we know. You're a bot, mate, and you're called Mr. Bot. That's it. If you don't believe it, and you're telling me I'm a deluded gooner, because I'm believing all this shit, believing is sin. I see 80 people and I ask you that's bots and you believe it. That's up to you. I believe it's bots because the reaction I got from you, childish behaviour at the end. Oh, sorry, I said you bot. Yeah, mate, we all know your system. You've been around the big boy too long, and it's pretty obvious you fucked up when you used the system. You could have stayed legit, and you said it all in the street. Why would I do it? To help yourself out. What? All because I said over my... This is another killer. He says he's angry or pissed off because he assumes or thinks I've got bots and I sent over my audience and they didn't stay or comment or anything like this, or a few of them left. Well, no. You botted 80 people to a channel who's real. He's not here to fuck about. And you thought you'd get away with it because he's just gaming. You thought he won't come back with any conversation. But AFC's smart, comes out with, you're the geezer who buys bots. And you let my name out. No need to do that. Just like when Northside said to Gundown, he didn't need to say anything. No one knew. Because Gundown come out with what happened on holiday, everyone needed to hear Northside's side. So that's when Northside come out of his stream and says, cool, now he's spoken. This is what Northside said. He goes, if he kept shut, no one would know. Because he's opened his mouth and said what happened, let me tell you the truth. So now, Aaron said his bit last night. Let me tell you my part of the truth, Aaron, and his audience. And we'll see if you're fucking smiling on the screen after I tell you what really happened. See if you lot are fucking smiling then, yeah? You probably would, because you'll suck him off. But I'm telling you now, he's a fucking botter who's used it to get somewhere. Good for him. Big up. I'm not knocking him. It's just the fact that he's getting away with it by raiding me and mugging me off. That's the only problem I'm a bit pissed off with. He mentioned my name, no need to do that. And it's just about people and their feelings. We need facts. These guys heard feelings. Yeah, they heard what Aaron was talking about, all his feelings. I feel he thinks I've got bots, he thinks this. Cool, let me on your panel and I'll get all their smiles, what they're laughing at now. All that changes into realistic terms of knowing, yeah, that is a bit wrong. Even if you didn't mean to do it or you did, it doesn't matter. You did it. You sent people to my channel and no one said hello. And they're your audience. Are you not embarrassed about this, Aaron? I'd be well embarrassed. As I said at the start of the stream, if I organise something, which he organised, you know what I mean? I'm gonna go over see this guy. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna raid Guna Matata. I'm gonna send you over to Guna Matata. Or I'm gonna raid Lee Gunner. I'm gonna raid Northside. I'm gonna raid Chester. Or I'm gonna raid someone. And you send over anyone, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, and then people don't say anything to that guy you've just raided. What is going on? How do you think the person who's just been raided feels? Nothing to do with you. You just raided him. He's like, oh, big up, cheers, bro. Then nothing after that, nothing. Then it happens again. How do you really feel? Do you not feel bad? Obviously you don't feel bad because you've already admitted it. I don't really care. It's not my problem. Well, it fucking is. Because now you've got an issue with someone who's looking at you. Look at Aaron Guys. Mate, he's on Charlie big time, mate. I'm not saying what I know it is. Mate, you don't come out swinging chins and your accent changes and your speech impairment changes after you've gone off camera for a few minutes, come back. We're all Charlie Guys once, mate. We all know the lyrics. And if you're not, you're drinking something what's making you look like you're on Charlie. And we all know, because we've always seen you wipe your nose a few times. Did you go on a holiday with Lee Gunner? You was having a bit of problems with your missus and you went to go on holiday. But Lee Gunner's obviously been streaming So we know he ain't there. But anyway, go back to DJing. Oh, I'll keep it professional. Do you know what I mean? He's called me out. I'm calling him back out. You're fake. You're calling me. I'm stupid. I believe it. You're not fake and all this or whatever. It's like, okay, mate. I'll just wait for Friday. Instagram Thursday. I'm going to Instagram him on Thursday again. Say I'll expect that link on Friday because the conversation what ended wasn't supposed to end. We should have had the conversation the same day. But you literally messaged me back with an essay about all this bullshit. I've commented back and now it's ended. That conversation ended. And it's like, it hasn't ended. What are you not understanding about this? I'm giving you an option, Aaron, to talk to me offline, away from it. So Instagram, I text you, why are you mentioning my name? He came out with all this bullshit. I spoke back to him. Now we're waiting for the next step. And Friday's the next step because what he did on the stream. With all these guys laughing, they don't know the facts. At the end of the day, I don't care that you use a system of bots. Big up you and fair play to think outside the box to help yourself out. I don't care you did that. It's the fact that you think I'm dumb enough to think it was real people that didn't comment because you're not using bots. It's the point that you think I'm dumb enough to think it was your good audience and they just didn't comment because they didn't like the content or they wasn't around when it doesn't add up, Aaron. You can't deny it. It doesn't add up. I just want you to say, look, all right, it was bots. I'm sorry, bro. And if it wasn't, just say you're sorry anyway. I'm a cunt. I feel like a cunt that my chat didn't say hello to you. And I'll be perfectly fine. That would be all I needed. You putting it on your chat to say, why didn't you say hello back to him? But he hasn't got the fucking brain cells to even think that. Hence why he tried to claim it. Like, if my audience didn't say hello and they didn't stay around in the show, it's not my problem. That's the bit what kills me. Your audience, you've got 400 people watching you, like 2,000 people watching you. You're your audience. You've got 4 guys on your panel right now, your audience. You send them to me, they don't comment. I would expect you to say, literally, Macy, like, why didn't you comment for Guna Matata? You get it? What's with all the fucking silence? Makes no sense. But people will be people in their feelings. Whoever this is clipping me up, I hope you're enjoying it, because all this is just pure facts of answers what can't be answered because the person don't want it. At the end of the day, I was raided twice. Before that, I was asked to volunteer to come to a channel to have a look. I went to have a look. Simple, I didn't like a few people. I stepped away. Nothing to do with me. Good luck. I'm sitting there gaming. I get raided by the person whose panel it was. I'm like, okay, it's a bit weird. 2 hours later, no one commented. What's going on? There's 80 people, no subscribers, no big up Guna Matata, no your gameplay shit, no cussing, nothing. So I asked him, Arteta in or out? Still no comments. 15 minutes later, I tell them all to fuck off. The chat goes back down to 4. So 84 people left and 4 stayed because I had 4 before I got raided. So 80 people started going slowly but surely. 15 minutes later, it was just 4 in the chat. So the bot system got told to fuck off and they went, or they literally were humans who listened and fucked off anyway. Either way, all I know is as soon as I said, we just fuck off now, everyone went, apart from 4. We left it. A few weeks later, games, whatever, we was all pissed off, Arsenal doing shit. I get raided again by Aaron again. And exactly the same. No comments, exactly the same. But this time, because it happened again, I didn't go, yeah, man, big up. I just like, yeah, well done, thanks, mate. That was it. I commented different to it because I knew like if it's going to be the same sort of system. And it was. Same people, no comments, whatever. Left it. Left it for time. Then I've done a few posts, a few uploads saying this is bollocks, people using bots, Aaron this, Aaron that. Yes, I did call you out. And what? What are you going to do about it? But now you're calling my name out on your own stream without anyone else knowing my side of the story. This way it gets political. You can't be doing that. Because now you've got 400 people who think I'm something that I'm not. And you're getting away with it using this bot system. And I'm not letting it go because it's unfair that I'm sitting here as a genuine Arsenal fan, wanting the team to stand up for itself, but the fans need to help them by standing on our feet. You choose to use the YouTube game and bot me. And you're saying you didn't bot me. Looks like ET with that hood on. No comment, bro. It's just weird. Just fucking weird. I just want people to be honest. If you think you're Jack the Lad of Geezer, I'll just be honest. I would love it. Say, yeah, so what? I use bots. And what, bro? Man's thinking outside the box to grow my channel, mate. Go and suck dick. You don't like it, go and fuck yourself. It's not my fault you're not using the bot system. Be rags with it. But these guys are so platted and don't want to be ashamed. Do you know what I mean? They stick to what they know. We know it's no way impossible. That's why I'm going to calm down. I need these guys on the panel who were there last night to hear my side of the story of how I'm going to pick this. It does not make sense. 80 people, no comments for 2 hours. Come on, man. It don't make sense, does it? Anyone can say, what? Like, if you got sent 80 people and no one said anything for 2 hours, how would you feel? That's all I want to ask these four and anyone in this chat as well. Anyone, these four and anyone in this chat, how would you feel if Aaron or anyone raided you? 80 people you see in your view count here. That one's 19 after upload. 80 people in your view count while you're live, but no one comments for 2 hours. How would you feel? How would you feel? How would you feel? How would you feel? And how do you feel knowing that your audience didn't say hello to me? How do you feel? If you don't care about it, okay, that means you're fake because your audience didn't say hello to support the guy you felt, I'm going to support him by raiding him. That's the whole point. You said it. I felt, yeah, I'll raid Aguna Matata. I like what he says. But now I'm speaking about you doing something to me you don't like. Well, now, Aguna Matata just chat shit. I fucking, forget him. Let him stay in his own little lane. I'm happy to stay in my lane, rude boy. Because I don't get all this group tea holding each other's little willies. And I'm being honest, that's all you lot are doing. You're not doing anything for the team. You're talking facts. All of you are talking the same. But when this little mug bots a real one, and I challenge it, and he brings my name out, and you've got smiley there, and fuck off there, and fuck off there, you think I'm going to sit around and let this happen? And all these sweaty wipes in the fucking chat as well. Oh, thanks, I needed to rant. I've heard it all now. Well, you haven't heard it all, because you haven't heard my side of the story, mate. Simple as. You haven't heard my side of the story. You've only heard one. And it's not nice, but it's supposed to be a world-class chat, isn't it? So much for a world-class. That's exactly what I put earlier. Look, I've even put it in the panel. It's so funny. I would be embarrassed if I sent people over. This is the first one as a community, yeah? As an Arsenal fan-based community, you would expect us all to be. This one, look. Right, so I've said this one first. Me Gaming, 4 in the chat, get raided, 84 in the chat, yeah? And this is the same comments with nothing. So is it bots or is it the chat at the time wasn't world-class? Because right now he's calling everyone world-class in his chat. So if he was to raid someone now, the chat would probably say big up, big up, big up, big up. So when he raided me and no one said hello for 2 hours, 80 people, they couldn't have been world-class chat back then. That's what the comment was, yeah? So they couldn't have been world-class. So me and you are on the same level. He's calling his chat world-class. Oh, big up the world-class chat, all the legends always here. Cool, if they're always here, when you raided Aguna Matata, why didn't they say hello? Well, I don't know. Maybe they didn't stay in contact. Well, they were there for 2 hours, mate. So stick to the conversation. I'm asking you, do you feel bad that your audience didn't say hello? And if you don't feel bad, why? And if you didn't, all the bots, the humans come over, they're the wrong chat to have in your community because none of them said hello for 2 hours for 80 of them. So one way or another, you're either lying or the world-class chat is not world-class. So I'll put it as they're actually not world-class because your chat did fuck all for the world-class genius of Aguna Matata who's here to stand on my feet and get Arteta out or aim at the Cronkies to get them out. Because a lot of things need to change because our fans are now kicking off at each other. We've already gone through all that. Why didn't they say Aaron raids? That's what I said. That's what I said. Out of 80 people, you at least get 7 to 8 people say Aaron raid, Aaron raid, Aaron raid, Aaron raid. At least. This is what I'm getting at. I'm not stupid, bro. And I know none of us are stupid. Funk, I know if you're still there, bro. AFC, if you're still there, I get it. We're not stupid. This is a simple YouTube game. You press live and you talk, yeah? Some people get further, some people don't. It all depends who you're sucking, yeah? I'm not one of them to suck. I've got kids watching me and I need them to see that I'm ready to deliver if I need to. But I'm waiting for everyone else. I look at the stadium, there's 85 million people in there. I'm not delivering that message to them. It's the YouTube game that are killing it because they're all chatting shit and botting their systems up. So when I call it out, Aaron, why didn't anyone raid me and say hello? I don't know. My audience. Well, why didn't they even say what? That? Why didn't they just say that? Aaron raid. Twice, because he just said it. I raided him twice. Cool. But because I'm not on the panel, when you said them words on Friday, no one stopped you either. I wish I was there on the panel, because if you were saying everything you were saying, I would have stopped you and said, so why didn't they comment then, bro? You literally just said you sent over your audience. Yeah, I did, but they didn't say anything. So don't you feel bad that your audience didn't comment? Well, no, it's not my problem. Well, it should be. They're your audience. They're your audience, bro. They're paid to be there with you. They're seeing you. They're loving you. And you send them to a man's channel and they don't comment. I would feel bad if my comments didn't come back to that guy to say, big up you, Matata raid, Matata raid, Matata raid, Matata raid, Matata raid. My guys do not say hello. I'm disrespecting my guys. I'm saying, bro, what the fuck are you doing? I sent you over to my man to say hello. Big him up. Why are you not doing it? Don't come around to my chat for 4 days, bro. Leave me alone. You piss me off. That's disrespectful, bro. This is the game that you don't play. My man, you support him. He needs it. That's how I am. If I had a whole unit, I've even said, when you're live and we've made it in about a year's time and I've got a few guys, I'm raiding you, bro. AFC, get your channel up. I'm raiding you. I'm raiding Yeti. That's one of my goals because he's raiding me legitimately. I'm ready to raid other people. It's just I don't know how to do it and all this kind of stuff, but we get there. But when it does happen to me, it feels good. But when it's fake and I know it's fake and I question it, 1 minute, Kingdom Attack talks facts. I like what he says. So now I'm speaking on it. You don't like it because it's against you. So you can't have it both ways, Aaron. 1 minute I'm talking legit and facts. And because it's against you, you don't like it, but you won't let me on your channel. So now you're spreading it like I'm a liar. And you've got all these wastemans all smiling about. All smiling and that, like I'm some dickhead. You don't know me, bro. You're all sitting there like you know my background and that. Man's got issues with family and mental health issues. My man raids me as if like I'm all sweet with it. I was blessed until I found out it was fucking fake. What do you think I'm going to do? Sit here and just be quiet? I have done, because there's nothing to do with me. But now you bring up my name, I'm back on the scene, bro. I'm not letting it go. You botted me and you don't like it. I can't wait for Friday, bro. Really can't wait for Friday. Ain't going to be an arse whipping. It's just going to be right. Everyone in the chat, yeah? Big up yourself. What would you do if someone sent you 80 people and not one said anything for 2 hours and just shut the fuck up? And maybe the chat will go on a bit weird or whatever. It all depends who's on the panel to see what they say. And then I'll wait for the comments and afters. It all depends what people say. Then I can come back with what I need to say. But other than that, I've got it all planned out, mate. It's unbelievable that this guy has called my name out like that and blamed it on you. Like, what? Mate, you can't be saying that. I've got the screenshot, bro. And then I hear what you're saying within that. He goes, yeah, let me just clean this up a bit. Yeah, while we're on the conversation, I've heard about you and, a good matar. Bang, straight away, shouldn't have meant my name. That's the one rule of the community you don't do. You drag someone into it who's not supposed to be dragged into it. So now you've got problems because I'm not a quiet guy. Don't forget, I can just sit here and edit all day. I'll go back to every single stream you did and edit every single bit you've said about people, about their colour, about their religion, everything, Karen. Because we all know what you've been saying. A lot of things have been said. What about the ones where, we don't want balloon fans like you, you're delusional, you're African this, but then the next day you want Arsenal Fan TV to go to fucking Africa and Kenya. But you don't like them fans because they're all positive mentality fans, yeah? All the Americans are all positive, yeah? But 1 minute you don't like them because they're too positive. You've said it today out on TV, on his channel, don't like you. Look at you, it's people like you why I take the seat, because scumbags like you, delusional fans from different country, come to my team. That's why I buy the purchase. If it didn't, it'd be like you. Fans like you would go. Do you remember that, Aaron? Do you remember when you was cussing people like that? Fans like you, why I'd go. Wrong'uns from overseas. So everyone who don't support Arsenal, people who support Arsenal, but from overseas are disgraceful. Your words, then the next day, because you had a few people from South Africa, and they were talking about Arsenal Fan TV, you brought out, why don't Arsenal Fan TV travel to Kenya? Look at all the masses of fans and support they'll get. I think we should travel outside of Europe. Go to Africa. Why don't you go here? Why don't you go there? Why don't you protest? I love it. To my right, we're still 4-0. Big up Wigan. Thanks for the fucking points, boy. We're off to the final. We're off to the final. We've got 2 finals to go for. Bunk, we're off to the final. Why did they say? Why didn't they? Yeah. It's not hard to tell what's going on. We've dealt with random bots before. We know what... It's all common sense and factual evidence. Like right now, there's 4 in the chat, and you 2 are commenting. So the other 2 are either clipping me up or it's Aaron watching. Whoever it is, big yourselves up, like, comment, subscribe. I do love your shoes. And if you've got a white hat on, good luck. Put a feather in the front of it, right? Other than that, I'm just sitting here with a spliff. Don't care. It's my medication. Private sector. Get in. I'm watching Arsenal win 4-0. We're in the final. I've been named and shamed on Friday for being a wrong'un, and I'm just naming and shaming the guy back to say, I'm not the wrong'un. You raided me with fake guys, and now I'm claiming that you don't like it. That's all this is, because you've already claimed that I talk facts and you like what I say, but I've turned it on you because I know what I know, and you know it. We're ready to show love. Thank you. That's all this is. I thought that was love, and then it turned out bots. And if it wasn't bots, are you not embarrassed that your community didn't say hello? If it wasn't bots, this is what we're getting at. If he fucking really says it weren't bots, are you not embarrassed that your friends didn't say hello to me? And then obviously he's already confirmed it. It's not my business, not my problem. You obviously don't give a fuck because they're bots. I would give a rag's arse, mate, if you lot got sent to a channel and you said nothing. I'll be fuming. Bro, come on, man. Not one comment. It's like being in a Clash of Clans. Like, Miller Man, big him up. He didn't fucking attack. I kicked him. I had to. Now he's in the chat. Now he's in the game. He's in war constantly. He's a core leader. Do you know what I mean? He done his thing, but he fucked up the first day. He had to go. See you in a bit. There's your slap, bro. Don't fuck about. Now Miller Man's killing it. But he had to be slapped to let him know. Don't mean physically slapped, but physically get out of the clan. So I had to physically kick him out of my clan. He said on his own channel, bless him, I can't believe it. Matata kicked me out of the clan. You don't need to do this. Started crying a bit. And I had to tell him, no. I've been around for 12 years in this game. You've come here brand new, dropping your channel, and you didn't fucking show up for war. You have to go, son. But we covered that. But that's what I'm saying. He found out that I ain't mucking around. But now he's learned, and I'm learning his way. He ain't going to be on it 24 hours because he works. That's sweet. But at least I know he's guaranteed to attack. I've got no confidence lacking in knowing he's going to attack because of what's happened before. So, did you get what I mean? This is just a different random conversation, but it's still the fact. Miniman messed up. I had to put it on him. Kick him out of the clan. This guy, I can't kick out of the community. I can just talk to him within the community. But he don't want to know. So, everyone, you're going to get your proof in the pudding. This Friday would be the proof in the pudding to see who's real and who's not. Because I ain't letting this go after my name's been mentioned. That's another one. He said that a few months ago when Lawrence went off at Igal about his mum. I don't know if he went with race, but we use that anyway because that's what they all do. They all use, oh, you fucking this and that. You know what I mean? No, you're being racist, mate. As soon as you mention the boy's accent, yeah, you're all racist, yeah? He's different country. You don't go to the game. You're all fucking fake. It's all wrong, yeah? There's no way Lawrence should be on that channel after what he said about Igal's mum, family, kids, wife. He even said it, and this is what I say. He says things and he goes against it. I'll never bot the system. You said when Lawrence had a go at Igal, and it all went wild, because even Millerman commented on your channel. I've been sent here from from Maguna Matata. And I was like, Millerman, I didn't fucking send you to that channel, especially why they got that cunt on there speaking like that. That's nothing to do with me. They're not like us. He even said, I'm not having Lawrence on the channel again. Forget that. You won't see him again. Rare. Made the community feel that Aaron's doing the right thing. What's he doing on your channel on Friday, mate? I'm just saying what you say. You're saying you're not botting me. It was me talking shit that I think things when I know. I don't think. I know what I know. You're just trying to say that I think it was bots. No, Aaron, I know it was bots. Don't try it. You're the one who said Lawrence won't be on my channel again because what he said to Igal, but he's been on your channel since. So what is it really you're at, Aaron? Are you really waving your dick around the Arsenal fan base as if you're this top boy, yeah? Or you're going to be a fraggle? Because I believe you're just being a fraggle and you can't handle it. So there's still 4 people and only 2 people in the comments. So yet again, someone's definitely watching and you know the facts that someone botted a real one and I'm speaking on it. That's it. There's nothing else to argue about. But the guy who says he ain't botting is denying it and blaming it on me that I'm thinking he's botting because no one commented for 2 hours. But it happened twice, your words. They're your audience, your words. Me personally, Guna Matata, as a human, if I sent over any number to someone's raid, it's big them up. I would feel embarrassed if my raid didn't go how I wanted it to help that guy out. So Aaron's obviously not embarrassed. And why is he not embarrassed? Because they're not real humans. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. Just about move on, let him think he thinks he knows what he thinks, and I'll just move on because my channel is up here now. And it's like, cool, yes, your channel is up there now. But it got there by faking it. And that's all you got to own up to it. I'm not here to make sure you understand that I know you faked it. I want you to understand that you've done me wrong and it's people in their feelings that you've hurt. If you thought, I'll do a good thing, oh, yeah, I'll just raid him. It made me feel really good. But now my feelings are bad because you've lied about me. 4 times in a half-hour sentence, my name was abused. Now, that was a smacking game, mate. I'll tell you that. Now, the thing about that game right there is there should be no negatives tonight, right? There should be no negatives, but there should be a few. A few people say, oh, don't forget it was only Wigan. So, yeah, we put in a high performance, but it's still Wigan. Yeah, it's the FA Cup, mate. It's totally different to the league. Nothing to do with Champions League. It's all just program and realise that we've done well tonight. Yes, it was Wigan, but it doesn't matter. The FA Cup's the FA Cup. We need to win that, win the Cabio Cup, and hopefully, etc., bounces on, because it ain't looking sweet, right? And still, the 4 in the chat, 4 viewers, big up yourself. If the other 2 would like to comment, I don't know who you are. If you are Aaron, just come in, bro. There's no need to hide. I know what I know. And if it ain't what I think it is, then you can just be honest with it. But if you're going to bottle it and keep running around and using my name like I'm a fucking idiot, then I'm going to come back at you and ask you a question. Because questions need to be answered. You can't just run around like you did last night or Friday with all these guys laughing and making me out to be the wrong one. That doesn't work in my life. And if I'm wrong, if anyone told Charlie and AFC, if you say, if I was you, Guna Matata, leave it, I will leave it. Yeah, because I've said my bit. I know what I know. I've got two real ones who know what I know. I don't need a whole other 500,000 people in the community to know what I know and we know. I've got two people, and the third one who's not here, who was in the chat when I first got raided and when it all first kicked off, he was there. So I've got three people who know the situation, and all the rest who will not ever get to hear my side of the story, like these guys on the screen now. They may never get to hear my side. Never. I do care, but I don't personally, because it's not going to change anything. It just matters that I know what I know. There's wrongings in the Arsenal fan base, hence why they're all laughing. But when I fucking put it back on him, he turns it into a banter about, why would I do this? Why would I do that? Well, just answer the question. Winter Olympics, love it. And bro, and the response I'm waiting for, which won't happen, was just a perfect response. He did interview me, the response back from Instagram. Because it's such a small screen, I was like, I'm looking to come on the stream with you on Friday, but not a one-off. I'll come on, I'll speak about Arteta and the owners, but I need to ask you 12-minute questions. That's it, and speak to your audience. Get my mind out there. Let me lay down some facts about Arteta, but not on a one-off. And it's now Sunday. So I'm waiting. He got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The longer he leaves it, it's going to be more build up of why have you not got back to me? Because you know I'm fucking right. You just don't want this known. But I don't know what you're hiding. People would probably like, oh, fair play to you. I'm fair play to you. If you've used bots to get somewhere, fair play to you. It's just unfortunately, when you raided me, no one said hello. And I'm not happy that you raided me and no one said hello. So I'm asking you, are you happy that you raided me and no one said hello from your community? Or are you using bots? Oh, fuck, you're not using bots, bro. What do you think I'm taking me for? Cool. So why didn't they say hello? I don't fucking know. So are you not embarrassed about that? No. Well, I would be. Well, I'm not. Oh, okay, that's you then. So you're not embarrassed. Are you not in the chat? He's not embarrassed that none of you said hello. This is a bit fucking weird, man. You're really not embarrassed? When I bring people by a raid or social promotion, I get the chat myself and say, I'll get the chat myself and say, oh, hello everyone. Is that what that is? Hello everyone. If you're here because I said come here, show some love. I like that. Top of the league, top of the Champions League. There you go. There's a bit of positivity. Let's go, people. Let's go. Keep it positive. Arsenal gonna win the league. Arsenal gonna win the league. Arsenal gonna win. Arsenal gonna win. Arsenal gonna win the league. Arsenal gonna win the league. Arsenal are not gonna bottle it up. Arsenal are not gonna bottle it up. We're not gonna bottle it up. I'm really excited because I know we're in the final. We've got to win that, and we won a cup. And then we go and play all other teams and we win the FA Cup. And it's like, there's the double. And then we challenge for the Premier League and we just miss it by a goal difference. It's like, oh, I'll give him another 2 years, mate. We're on cases, mate. We're fucking smashing it. I fucking love Arteta, mate. And this is the thing, AFC, listen. AFC, you know what I'm going to do, don't you now? You know what I'm going to do now. You got to be on it with me, though, right? Arteta stays, mate. I want Arteta to stay, bro. All you have to do is just hitting, yeah? What have you done before? Alone, yeah, he got one team from the depth of the ground, yeah. He bought me a dog, bro. Yeah. Thought I like lemons, and this guy brought me in, yeah. You lot, all of you hating Arteta, why? The guy's a legend, bro. Have you seen what he's doing right now? Mate, listen, let me tell you lot, all you lot are like Arteta, yeah? You lot ain't real fans, I'm saying you got to take the chess boys, right? The guy's got us from here, you know, right down here, and he's got us right up to here, yeah? So we used to be right down here, and he's got us right up there. We're the top of everything. We've got the best players on our planet. He's on 15 million a year, and you lot are moaning. What are you moaning at? Why are you moaning? Arteta we trust. Arteta we love Arteta. We love Arteta. We love Arteta. We love Arteta. Come on, Arteta. Come on, Arteta. All you haters, come on, Arteta. I don't think you lot are right, mate. You can't be knocking my manager, man. My man's a geezer. He's a master magician. Do you know what I mean? He's got a magic wand and his magic hat, and he's going to deliver the FA Cup because when he see that, he said, I'm having that. It's Arteta and his magic hat. When he see the FA Cup, he said, I'm having that. Hey, Arteta and his magic hat. When he see the FA Cup, he said, I'm having that. Hey! People! What are you doing, you're moving juice. It's what we do around here, mate. We try to be positive, funny, and proactive at the same time. When you get a result like that, all I can do is go, Sweet Caroline, we're going to Wembley. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's how we need to be, boys. Up on your fucking feet, singing and dancing them willies around your head and getting on it. We're going to win some stuff this season. Our kids, our kids are going to see something. If they don't, you won't see me do anything with football ever again, boy. I'm on the gaming, and this vice you'll never see. I'll be gaming. But if we do win something, I'm certainly going to be here. I might even go and buy 55,000 box, yeah? Going to spend £1 million and buy a load of fucking box. And go to every fucking gooner in the world, every rival fans, and just bot the system. Just send raid, send them in fucking raids, mate. And just look at it and sit back and go, ha 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 ha. That's one you haven't. Fucking team's ever done it yet. But we haven't won it for 20 years. But the last time we did it was a gold eye, and then we done it 49 unbeaten. So the day someone does 49 unbeaten, you come and talk to us Gooners. Until then, none of you can say nothing. You can all win what you want, but you have never done it 49 games unbeaten, have you? We have records for 49 games unbeaten. No other team has done that in 22 years. What are you not playing at? I love it. People, I'll do it. I don't want to. It'll just be funny. Really good. Really good. You get a few views, a few bucks for about a week. Good luck, see you in a bit. I'm off, because you're not paying less. See you in a bit. Did I? No. You does a show on a Monday too. Oh my God, does it? Does it? He does a show on a Monday as well. I would not have known that, bro. This guy is fucking brilliant. Oh, fucking brilliant. I'll just wait. I'm going to go live on Monday, yeah? At about 10. And see if he raids me. Because I'll be live. He's raided me twice. Why not a third time? I thought we was alright. You know what I mean? Thought he was a king. Please let me in. Called 11. I just want to hit the legs. Wake me up when we win the league. Bro, 500 pounds. What? That's too Aussie, there, bro. That's too Aussie. Things like that don't happen in my category. 500 quid, bro. Are you paying for it? Mate, tonight's game was 1:30. I'm going to do it as well. Go and watch that. 4-0. I'll do it right, buzzing. But then I'll be walking home now, like with no energy, just walking home, like waiting to get home for the ticket, train. Like the whole energy's gone. Got hot. But it's only Wigan. Wigan's good, you know. £500 for a Cabio final. You're going to do it, in you? Bunk, would you do that? We've been waiting for this cup for 31 years. I said, fun, big up you, brother. We got 4 cups, as you know. All 4 have a story. And that's what the killer is. This cup that AFC is talking about, we've waited 31 years for that, and we're in the final. So if we beat Man City, we've won that. That's 31 years done. It's now done. I'm happy with that. Bang. Now we work it on getting it next year and the following year and the following year, etc. This is what the problem is. This year, whatever we win, it's the next year. Can he keep it consistent? We've got the Premier League, which is 22 years. That's the one we're top of at now moment. And we need that, man. That's our league. We've got the FA Cup, which we're in tonight, and we've just beat Wigan. So whoever we get next, we play, etc. There's 3 cups there. You know what I mean? FA Cup 5 years, which ain't too bad. Arteta's not his team. We've got Cabio Cup 31 years, 22 years league, and we're top of the Champions League, but we've never won that one. So all 4 have a storyline, and it's what storyline can be completely finished. So I'd rather complete all 4. So 31 years stops, 5 years drops, 21 years drops, and never drops. And then Chelsea can't sing, you go, never see that. Europe, you'll never see that. Shut up. But it's true. We can never sing that. They've got 2, and we haven't even got 1. And we've got fans who are botting everyone. It's madness. But you get it. I want to stop these trophy droughts. That's all it is. And the more we sit on YouTube doing it, the more kids are going to go, oh, I'll just start a YouTube channel instead of standing up to the government. I'm just going to sit there and talk shit. And then the next generation. Before you know it, you've got more people doing talk YouTube than actually standing outside watching the game. Oh, it's upsetting. What's more upsetting is just knowing the team is like easily this season right now. This team could deliver the league, Premier League, Champions League. Well, easy. It's literally just the manager. Because so many people respect the manager for whatever reason. I respect him to a certain point. It's got to be a point as a human. You let go. You go, no, he has to go now. He's done what he's had to do, or he can do. It's time to move on and agree with it. But fans are not agreeing with it. So it's like, what do you do about it? Do I disagree or go with it? So me personally, I disagree, but I'm going along with it. But tonight, yeah, clap. I'm not saying get him out. We just won 4-0. But there will be fans out there who are literally like, he's got to go tonight, even if we did win 4-0. You know what I mean? I'm not like that. He's just won 4-0. He's done his job tonight. He's learning. If he doesn't win anything, this is when we stand up. Don't just leave it. Oh, next game, he's doing all right. It was the rain. Because it may be the rain. You know what I mean? Everyone's played football in the rain, and it's hard to play football in the rain. You know what I mean? Right, as I said, this Friday, well, yeah, he does his show Monday. I'll see what happens on Monday with whatever I'm doing. I don't know what I'll be doing then. But as I said, I haven't searched or anything like that for months on end. It was literally, I got information that my name was mentioned, and I had to get on Instagram to message him to let him know. And then what he said, I had to go back to his stream from that one I got told about and just find out what was said. So I was like, this is bollocks. Now I've got to sit and watch this until he says my name or whatever. So what I've done is I fast forward the stroll bit into a comment come up. Obviously, when I looked into it, you said something. So I was like, okay. So I had to fast forward it by the red line at the bottom of it until I saw your message come up. So I stopped it, played it, and then it was still a bit talking. And then your message come up. Then he started the convo. So that's when I paused it and I thought, well, I'm going to show what he's saying and comment back on it. So that was it. I was quite annoyed because I had to go back after the twins said, look, your man's talking about you again. For fuck's sake, man. I had to go back and find out, because then when I spoke to him, he's saying it was a slight bereavement from you two. I was like, well, AFC didn't say that. I've looked at the footage. He didn't mention my name. You did. But it is what it is. Let me just explain. Obviously, I tried to explain, but I don't want to go too far because my dyslexia as well, and it's on Instagram. I don't want to be sitting there texting on Valentine's Day. It ain't my business. You got me involved by mentioning my name. Now I have to step up and say my side of the story. And at the end of the day, you haven't covered it how it should have been. You've waved it off by saying, oh, sorry, I watched in the box right at the end. That just goes to show me that you're not really on this fucking business of either talking sensible or you end up getting slapped or something. Because I'm not there to give you the slap. That would be the twins. I'm there just to direct you and say, listen, don't ever fucking mug me off again. You raided me. I know they were fake. Whether you believe they were fake or not, your fucking community is a disgrace. Because they didn't even say anything to me. That's all I've got to say on that conversation with Aaron and Mr. Bot. Other than that, he can believe what he wants. If he thinks I'm delusional and lets his whole community think I'm a spastic, let me just have my say and we'll see what the community think after that. Other than that, Arsenal just won 4-0. I'm buzzing. I'm a new brand. I ain't even trained it up yet. I'm going to do Raiders, but my story won't complete over to the share play. I can't share play what I want to share play because I had it's not that one. I had last night. What's his name? Shadow of Mordor, and I played that game. Shadow of Mordor. How to do this? Not quite bad. Anyone actually heard me through the whole sentence, or has it been cracking up at all? What's this on my screen? Avoid girls. If you feel that I've said anything which is like, oh, I didn't know about that, or you shouldn't have said that, or whatever, I feel what's been said had to be said. What's been said from the other side of the party, the community on that side haven't heard my side, so I feel that they need to hear my side, just so we're all on the same wavelength of, we know what I know, and it's understandable if everyone else can work out what I'm getting at. They just know he messed up. That's all this is. He was doing something which helped his channel out, and he raided someone who's too real for them to not get a comment. It hurt. Then he raided me again, and then he calls my name out 7 months later as if like I'm not going to say anything. Like, okay, mate, I'm not going to sit there and not say anything. I'm going to come out and tell you what I'm thinking of you right now, but I have to go for Instagram. But now we don't have to go for Instagram because you replied back to me. I've replied back to you. Where's your final message? On a dead conversation, I'm like, no. So now this is why I'm coming out to say, like, hello. You can't just say what you said about Aguna Matata, mate, and just think it's no worries. It ain't no worries. There's no worries on my behalf. I've done nothing wrong. It's why don't you just own up for it and just use your ball bags and say, and what? I use bots, get fucked. And I'll go, pick up yourself, bro. One love, in a bit. That's it. That's literally all it is. But you ain't got the bollocks to admit it. You're going to keep denying it and not own up to it because you've already stated it on your channel. Why would I do that? I'll never do that. I never have. Cool. That's no problem. Just explain to me in 2 hours where there was no comment. If they were real, good audience, they would have commented. I would have commented. Any other fucking human would comment. But it is what it is. Let's see what happens. Right. I'm not going to tell it. Put it in the mouth. Yeah, a lot of things come out, and it could be true or false, but a lot of things come out. And then when you get all the high and mighty, a bit of confidence, you start saying things like Eden. It's like, okay, cool, yeah, okay. You do know no one's actually talking back to you now, so no one's actually stopping your conversation. You're just spreading what you need to spread about it. Why would I do that? Even if I did, it ain't my problem. It's my audience. I was trying to be nice and all this. It's like, well, you tried to be nice with your box and you fucked up because I'm too real to let it go. And you can't handle it. But I would love to go to the final 500. That's a lot of money, man. That's a fucking holiday. That's definitely a holiday to buttons or something. 500 quid, that's a lot of money for a final. Can you imagine? I won't say it, but you imagine you come out and, yeah, goodbye 500 quid. Fuming. But you take that and come out with money, like, yes, that 500 is well worth it. You know what I mean? On fire today. Yeah? What you want? 55? AFC, you got to give Funk a goal every day. He's on challenge against Old Man Dan, yeah? Guy in his sales. So every day I'm like, all right, your goal is 25k. And then he goes in. Whatever Old Man Dan's on, he's just got to beat that. So whatever Old Man Dan on, what's the goal? He'll say like 60. Like, cool, I'm going for 75. Now they're on challenging to compete for the grand. Who can earn more? We got you lot. And you know what's so funny? I got called a classic fan from someone earlier. And I was like, are you an Arsenal fan? He's like, yeah. I was like, so you're abusing Aubameyang? He's like, what do you mean? I was like, Aubameyang used a mask. But no, he didn't. I said, sorry. Aubameyang didn't wear a mask. No, Aubameyang didn't wear a mask. Is that what you're saying to me? Okay, mate. Fucking real gooners these are out here, aren't they? Aubameyang did not use a mask, mate. He used the Black Panther mask. My man was a hero. He scored a fucking chip, got us a World Cup victory of a FA Cup, and we ain't seen him since. Anyway, brother, I'm going to go. I've got family here. Funk, everyone, I'll be on a bit later. It's just when the family here. Obviously, going to be a practice. Wait for everyone to knock out, go to bed a bit, and then I'll be on the Raiders. I'm downloading. What was I going to say? I've got on my computer. What is it? Shadow of Mordor. I fucking love that game. If anyone saw it yesterday, the traction of OSB locked me out. So there's about 4 live shows with about 3 minutes in because they're all in pear shape, right? So don't look at them. But I've got Shadow of Mordor, Hell Driver, which is a new Ark Raiders game, but with robots and aliens, and I've still got Ark Raiders. So there's going to be a few decent contents with gaming, but on different sides of gaming, not just Ark Raiders and not just Call of Duty, if that makes sense. It'll be a different flow every day. So different bits of content, different energy, storylines. And I just want to stay positive and get off the toxic, negative bullshit of calling my name out when I'm nothing to do with this game like this. I'm not here for you lot like that. If I was, I'd be in the chat daily, but I'm not because I know what I know. So I'm too real for that. I just want my team to deliver, and I'm too real. That's what I can say. I'm from the streets, bro. If you're going to call my name out, this ain't... Get the YouTube game out of the way and come and meet me. If you want, we could take it to the cage because I've got MMA license. No worries, mate. But we'll leave it like that, bro. I'm not going to call myself to be stupid or sound idiot. That's already been done, isn't it? I don't care. It is what it is. We know what we know. We know the country's fucked and people can pretend it's not. We know Arsenal are not the best in the world, but people can pretend that we are. Simple as, isn't it? What can I do about it? I'll just sit down and wait for a protest or parade. Can't wait to get the banners out. Can you, bro? I want a nice banner saying we are the champions. You know what I mean? These guys get confused. You know, when we say protest, yeah? Just don't mention the word protest. Just keep mentioning what you did when you're getting your banner out. Yeah. And all of them will go on the protest banner thinking that you're talking about a protest. When you're not, you just say, when are we going to get our banners out? And they're like, oh, fucking, well, we've been waiting 22 years. When we get the banner out, we need to deliver. And they're like, oh, we're doing it this season. So you're willing for the parade, yeah? They're like, oh, if we're willing, cool. If we don't, we're willing for the protest. But, no, well, you just said you're willing to get the banner out. You know what I mean? You're excited to get your banner out. Why are you not excited to get your banner out for a protest if we win nothing? But you was happy enough to get your banner out if we parade. You get it? There's always that kind of question, bro. Always. Open, answered questions. Yes, roll situations. I'll yes roll the person to say yes, 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 yes. There's nothing they could do because they're going to repeat, yeah, yeah, yeah. Are you okay? Yeah. You like Arsenal? Yeah. You having a good day? Yeah. Been paid today? Yeah. I'm only joking. Oh, man. I don't want to go, but I have to. I got told I'll be set. What? I got told. What? I got told I will be sad if Arsenal win the league. Huh? What? It makes no sense. You will be sad if Arsenal win the league. Do they? There's 2 forms of sad. I'd probably say, yeah, I probably will be sad enough to do loads of clips of everyone getting crying about us not winning it. And now we've won it, they're all still crying. All the rival fans crying that we're so fucking happy. And I'll be sad enough to make a little clip of all the fans who are crying. That's what I mean by I'll be sad. I'm going to be sitting there like, this is sad. I've got to sit here for half hour clipping everyone up who's laughing and crying. 1 minute, this guy was saying Arteta's useless and he's going to want us that. This player's saying he can't play at all, but he wants him in number 10. What the fuck? He's useless. Crap, never develop under him. Never. He's crap. He's the worst player in the world. Blah, blah, blah. Next week, put him in number 10. Always said that. Right? 1 minute you don't want him, now you want him in number 10. Wake up. AFC legend, brother. You keep pursing out them lyrics, brother. We keep putting facts out people can't handle. Keep it going, my boy. We'll be all right. Don't forget your bombs, your cheerleader, you. Yeah? Don't forget. See how embarrassed that our own fans are cussing each other. But facts stick with facts and real ones stick with real ones. All the fake ones are starting to flag off the other fan bases. Well, other people who are in the fan base because we talk facts. Yeah, your mate there, you know, the cutter and that, and yeah, he's got a little cheerleader. No, you lot are just not getting it. I'm talking facts, he's talking facts, and you guys can't handle it, unfortunately. If we all talk facts, the team would have the fucking champions. People win the World Cup. Mate, anyone ask me who do you want after Arteta? I've already got my manager. I've already claimed that. Tuchel is my manager. He's managing England. Thomas Tuchel is the manager I want. If he's gone, England, I want Zidane or someone like that. If Arteta goes, I still want Zidane or Jose Mourinho. People will say Egri and all these other players, managers, sorry. Me, I just like a manager I've seen deliver. And I mean powerfully. That is Tuchel and Mourinho. After Arteta, bring them two in, I'd fucking love it. Right now, Tuchel's at England, so I'm buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. Because if he wins the World Cup and Arsenal win doubles or whatever, mate, what a year. What a fucking year. Thank you. Can't believe that. What a whoop 4-0. Anyway, tell the family I said hello. Big up you, man. Big up both of you. Hopefully that was an okay little a session of conversation rant. But it was facts and figures about idiots and people thinking they can say what they want and get away with it, and it don't happen in my world. Sorry. It's not violence, it's just internet beef, if you want to call it that. You know what I mean? No one's going to get hurt. It literally, the truth is in the pudding. When I see your face go bright red because you know I'm right, yeah, you know you flapped it, you can't get out of it. Like, don't come back with no new lyrics. Come back with a new style of lyrics, mate. I've eaten you. Oh, well, no, I don't know. I didn't. Why would I do that? To help you. But if I did and I sent out my audience and they didn't say hello or whatever, it's not my problem. Well, it is because it's your audience. And that's just... Everyone, big up. I'm off. One love. Come on, you gooners. We're winning the double, bro. I just don't know what one. We're winning the quadruple. We can win a quadruple. It's team in the lands. Big up. I'm stupid now. I'm going on a bit. Big up. One love. Love you all, man.